What's up, everybody? I'm a nobody trying to be somebody, and this is the Silver Show. The Silver something, bro. I forgot. Today's kind of weird. Cue the intro. Today is kind of weird. Why is today weird? I'm not sure. I thought it's weird, but I'm in like sort of a blank state right now. Ah! Yeah, what's up, Chefy? 1 second. What's up? What is up? Late start. So hear me out. Oops. I started at like 11:30 yesterday. Fire. And the very next day I messed up my schedule. Sorry about that. 1 second. What's up, Solid? What's up, Orion? Yo, Orion, how have you been, bro? 1 second. Sorry. Yo, look at this vibey mountain. This vibey dude in the back. What do you think this planet's made of? This planet's made of like some fire and ice, right? All that. So, oh, this is gonna be a cool movie. Hear me out. I'll make sure the audio is decent. Audio's, yeah. Everything lives in the water, right? And then there's like some freaking beasts that live in the fire. But they can't go in the water, obviously, right? Because they're fire animals. But they also swim in the fire. Lava. There's no land. It's all water, all lava. Yo, what's up, Charlie? Orion. Ah! No, I gotta warm up. Hey, Chefy at Orion. Hey, Orion. So I'm Tank. I did a hot dog eating contest today. All right, how much time did you have, bro? How much time did you have, Charlie, in this hot dog eating contest? I would love to know that, actually. I'm trying to imagine how much. Don't tell us how many. No, I ate 4 in 3 minutes. No, I wanted to guess. Okay, 4 minutes. 4 in 3 minutes, yo. That's respectable. 4 dogs down the esophagus. 12 dogs down the gus is. Wait, 4 dogs. You had a quad dog? A quad boing boing down the boing boing is crazy, bro. Gotta be honest. My sister and her friend told me they were sneaking out. Where are they going, Orion? When's the last time I used to sneak out, bro? I remember sneaking out and walking the roads, bro, at like 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning. Not smart. Imagine a movie where there's no land. It's only like lava and water, right? I think that'd be a cool concept. Interesting. Maybe there's another planet that we travel back and forth to. Like, all the humans left this planet, right? It got overtaken. We moved to this planet that's like within like the moon's distance or whatever. Why would we have to travel back? I'm trying to think of a reason like why we would travel back. What's good, bro? Glad you're here, Ryan. Been a while. Just popped in to say hey. Oh, appreciate you, Chefy. I was slacking, bro. I was supposed to eat 10. Yo, 10 dogs down the throat in 4 minutes is crazy. Yeah, what's up, basketball lover? My boy Charlie said he went to a hot dog eating contest today. He ate 4 dogs in 3 minutes. Yo, what? I'm trying to imagine, like, bro was trying to. Who you think you are, Charlie? Joey Chestnut? Are you Mr. Nut, Charlie? Who you think you are? 11 prayers for BT Gaming, bro. A quad decker dong down the Gus. Hold on, what was it? He had a 4. Yo, that's crazy. Yo, Charlie, respect, brother. I respect. I respect your abilities. I do respect that. 1 second. Wait, that was like perfect framing. I could have won a $50 gift card. Oh, no way, bro. How have you been with basketball? Over and seen you in a while. Who won, bro? Who ate the most glizzies in 4 minutes? In 3 minutes? 4 in 3 minutes, bro. 3 minutes is outrageous. You gotta have at least 10 minutes, bro. I mean, in 3 minutes, be honest. I gotta be honest, I can't, man. That's crazy work. I've been watching Squid Games. How's it been? Around, you enjoying it? How are you today? I'm good, basketball lover. It's been a while. Unfortunately, I had a good schedule, right? And then today, I was gonna go to sleep. Pretty decent. I just could not, bro. I laid in bed for like 2 hours. Like, honestly, I do believe it is probably because of the caffeine. I think if I only had 1 drink and then eventually crashed out, I'd be good. But I normally go and get a second one, bro. I think I'm overdoing it, to be honest. Remember, be able to call yourself out whenever you make mistakes. I'm definitely having too many. They were dry too, no ketchup. No ketchup is crazy, bro. Just documenting for future references. No ketchup is crazy word. Respect, Charlie. The Gus. A quadruple decker down the Gus, bro. That's outrageous, Charlie. Yo, what's up, Yuhi? Yo, Yuhi, we're talking about Charlie went to a hot dog eating contest. It's outrageous. Good, how about you? I've just been, if the only thing in my life that normally, so like I'm good with sleeping. I never really have an issue with that. And I really don't have an issue with schedules, but I do have an issue with schedules. I don't know, bro. I could really start it. I don't know what it is. It's like a mental block. That's all it is. Guy next to me ate 7? 7 glizzies in 3 minutes? Dude. He was double dogging a minute? He was over a double dog a minute. Dude, he had a 2.5 KDA. That's killed dogs. What? No, wait, that sounds crazy. Like, hot dogs. Killed dogs, appetite. No, I don't know. A 2.5 dog to throat ratio per minute is... Dog to throat ratio? A DTR? A 2.5 DTR? Wait, why does it sound on KDR? A KTR? What did I say? I forgot. Anyways, I can eat more than 4 hot dogs in 3 minutes. Be honest. Let's think about it. Genuinely, let me think about it. Like, dude, maximum. I gotta be honest. I'm like a 1.1 dog to throat ratio. That's what it was. A DTR. I'm like a 1.1 to 1.2 DTR per PM. Dog to ratio per minute. Yeah, I try my best. It's outrageous. Just imagine, basketball lover. In 30 seconds, I ate an entire hot dog and go faster. Yes, you also have to think like it's gonna like some build up, bro. Not build up, but like, right? You're eventually gonna get a little full off the dog. I gotta have water. Dry dogs, I don't think I could eat for in 3 minutes. Wait, you had no water either? Basketball lover said, huh? I'm big AF, definitely not big AF. Same. Yo, Yuhi, were you ever able to eat anything, bro? I know you said your stomach was hurting. Or you wouldn't be able to eat, really. I had a bottle of water, but it didn't help. No, I feel like the water would help. Dry dog, though? Bro, you had to dry dog for... All right, let me chill. And the next month, I might ask my crush out. So she's your crush, right? Do you talk to her often? Like, are you friends with her? Are you good friends with her? Do you feel some type of like feelings back? Like, do you think she has, you know, some type of feelings back? You can ask anybody out, right? But what if they don't, you know, what if they don't have that same feelings back? I'm going back to school in September. I think my nephew and them start school like at the end of this month. It's kind of crazy. September, August, September. Dang, so you have like 2 months though. That's fire, Aron. Aron, how's the music been, bro? He was definitely scarfing them down, and there was also a cop. He was definitely scarfing them down. Is outrageous word. Also, forgot I had this. He was definitely scarfing them down. And there was also a cop who was on duty that was in the contract as well. There was also a cop who was on duty. What do you mean? That was in the contract as well? What do you mean? Peace? Yo, Ryan, appreciate you pulling up, bro. Never ate anything today? Why not, you? Mr. Beast 2. Ole said hi. What's up, bro? He's definitely... I couldn't compete with the big bag next to me. Yo, the clearest photo of an Adam. I haven't actually looked into it. I'm really interested. I was trying to look up like what was Solid Tank. What were you talking about the? It was this, but I didn't know how to look it up. The penguin jar. It was this. How do I look this up? People tell me try me so. My crush has been someone signs she likes me too. I talk to her very often. How do you know her, you? No way, that's Jimmy? Cap? No, that's Mr. Beast 100%, bro. You think Mr. Beast would lie? That's Mr. Beats too. That's Mr. Beats too, bro. You think Mr. Beats too would lie, bro? Come on. Train 69, shout out. Contest, not contract. There's a cop in the contest. Interesting. How many did he eat, bro? 3 minutes? That's just not enough time. Nazkalans. Crazy Rock YouTube. Hi, it's me. It's me. Good enough. I changed my name. Good enough. Interesting. I thought you were Green Sharks for a second. What's up? Good enough. How have you been? Thanks for coming by. Right now we're talking about Charlie. He went to a hot dog eating contest today, which is how do you just go to it? How do you excuse me, how do you enter a hot dog eating contest? Hot dog eating who's setting these contests up, bro? Who's providing these dogs? Drew just has an excess amount of dogs on hand. The Nazkalans. I'm gonna look that up right after the song ends. Actually, I'm gonna look at it now, but I'm gonna play it. Nazkalans. Sorry for starting my stream so late tonight. On a, I guess it's like a mental, well, I know what it is, to be honest. Just like playing games and like drinking too much caffeine. keeping me up. 1 second, sorry. Terrible Nazca line theories. Wait, why am I interested in this? He says, so Solid Tank linked this in the Discord. 1600-year-old penguin jar they found in Peru. Definitely want to look that up also. What does that even mean? 16 what? Year-old penguin jar. Peru. Uh-oh. That's kind of weird. 1,000-year-old mummy. Peru's penguins? Giant penguin as tall as 5 feet roamed what is Peru more than 40 million years ago. What are you talking about, Solid Tank, exactly? The Nazca lines. What is this?
The Nazca people were able to create them without any guidance from above.
Still don't know how Chris from down the street.
So this dude, this dude's making fun of the Nazca lines, but afterwards we'll look at the Nazca lines.
Was able to draw this without any guidance from above. The Nazca line theories just crack me up. We got people telling you that the most likely explanation for how these were made was air travel or aliens.
Air travel or aliens? I mean, this is just his side of it, right? Then we can watch this guy's video and see how, you know, he's reacts. 1 second, sorry. Solid Tank, how are you doing, go?
If you do believe
Says
that,
Charlie.
Putting on your critical thinking caps for a second, because I got a question. Have you ever done, like, a scale drawing? You know, like 1 inch equals 1 foot, that kind of thing? Because the only lost
Me, no, I haven't personally, because I'm a terrible drawer.
technology that you need to turn this from a sketch in the sand to the size that it is now is unit conversion. Or were the ancient people just too stupid to figure that one out? They didn't know how to do unit conversion, but they knew how to make airplanes. Give me a fucking break. I feel like a plane wouldn't.
They knew how to make airplanes?
Or were the ancient people just too stupid to figure that one out?
Why is closed captionings and stuff on? I'm sorry.
And how the Nazca people
Inch equals 1 foot. Size that it is now is unit conversion. Or were the ancient people just too stupid to figure that one out? They didn't know how to do unit conversion, but they knew how to make airplanes. Give me a fucking break. I feel like a plane wouldn't even be that helpful here. Yeah, a little to the left. You can get straight lines and circles by having a rope with just sticks hammered into the ground. These conspiracies.
So, excuse me, is this all in one place? All these, like, or he, like, put them together? Is this all in one place? This is a lot. Also, is this carved into the ground? Like, these have to be thick, girthy. Don't say it. These have to be thick and girthy lines to be seen from, like, this high. You know?
Undermine how truly.
Okay. He was a hating. It's okay.
In the arid plains of the Nazca Desert.
Interesting. Why does this have 4 million views too? It's kind of wild. Who is this guy? Does anybody remember this dude's name? Does anybody know this guy's name? I would love to see his video about it. All right, let me see. Oh, that's some random stuff I would do at a hot dog contest. Dude, how do you just pop up at a hot dog eating contest? Great, Charlie. How about you? I saw the Borderlands 4 character trailer called Black Friday about the Siren character. It looked awesome. I'm down to watch it afterwards. Black Friday. Siren character. Interesting. There was 50 dogs, 10 for each contestant. So, wait, how did you get signed up? There's only 5 people allowed and you got in? Dude, I want to enter a hot dog eating contest. That'd be fun. Give us your opinions on gay people and if you support them. Of course I do. Okay, I'll give you my opinions. Let me explain to you how my thought process went with, gay people, since you brought it up like that. I guess, it'd be all people. So I grew up in an era where everybody said, "Oh, that's gay," and I'm trying to be as respectful as possible, right? I don't mean it derogatory or anything like that. I grew up in an era where everybody said, "Oh, that's gay," right? And I was like no different. I would say the same thing, et cetera, et cetera. Really ignorant to it, right? And I would be mean about it and like really rude to people, especially like when I was like younger, 12, 13. Be like pretty rude about it, right? We'd say like the the F word, all kinds of stuff like that. It was just second nature, especially like as like a cool, bad, like you can't tell me anything, kid, like stuff like that. So like growing up, very ignorant to it. But also my sister ended up having it. My sister's older than me, right? She's like 5 years older than me. She was always like ahead of me, doing everything ahead of me, like cool. She's where I feel like I get not most of my personality, but like my not mannerisms. Not my line of thing. I get a little bit of all from my sister. Like I like my comedy, my humor, that sense, like for my sister. It's funny because she gave me like a different way to think about things, like not only within the humor, but like how to think about not differently also, but just like hard to explain that. But anyway, so my sister had a friend that was gay, right? And he was always cool, nice, funny, like, and so after a while, you kind of realize like, bro, why would I be saying these mean things when I know somebody that's like cool, just I don't want to say normal, I'm sorry. But back in the day, like you would say, "Oh, dude, he's normal." Like, why would I treat him any differently, right? So ever since then, literally since like 14, 15, I've been like no different. In fact, hear me out. I remember being like 17, 18, and one of my really good friends, bro. It sucks. One of my really good friends from like 10, 11, 12, 13, all the way until this is pretty much the last time I talked to him. He went to the army, right? And he was like a cooler kid too, but he like went like how do you say it? Like, I don't want to say, the Trump route, right? But he kind of went that route, and he was never like that. But like he kind of went that route. And so like he's always like cool and loving and like super friendly and like, but anyways, he kind of went that route, right? And one day I seen him posting and he was talking about like trans people, right? LGBTQ. And he was like, yeah, like they shouldn't be in the army or something like that. I forgot what it was. This was when Trump was trying to like ban them the last time from the army or something like that. Like think about like why would you ban people that want to fight for the country? Like, what are we talking about? But anyways, he was like, yeah, like they shouldn't be there. And I was like, bro, imagine like if you're in the battlefield and like your leg got blown off, right? And you need somebody to help you, and it was a trans person like going to reach for your hand to help you. What are you gonna do? Take your hand away? No, I would rather die here. So like I explained that to him, and he's like imagine like you think any differently of the person that'd be fighting next to you, right? And so he just kind of went that route. Ever since then, he just kind of realized like, man, you can't like I said, you can bring the horse to the water. You can't make the horse drink the water, right? Like you can teach and tell people these things, but I mean, they want to be a certain type of way, bro. They're just gonna be a certain type of way, It sucks. Kind of is what it is. And that's my story. Literally, that's my history. I mean, I'm sure I've said some wild things on social media when I was a younger teen and that I haven't deleted. Like I always thought not to delete anything, even if I ever went super viral and things like that. So, I think it's part of the history and how you can change. That's my feedback, Crazy Rock, AKA Unknown. Wait. I'm sorry, I forgot. Good enough. That's what it was. I saw that too. She looks fire. There might not be a video about the penguin jar. It's pretty new. I just thought it looked cool. Oh, it's pretty new. Interesting. I did see like on AI, like it brought it up on AI because I looked it up because I just wanted to like have it ready to be searched. Oh, is this what it was? This is what you posted, right? Somebody posted this. Where did I see this at? Yeah. What the freak is this, bro? Why is it looking at me like that? Bah, bah, bah. Sorry. Very interesting. I'm trying to like understand what's the. Probably make this bigger. Hold on. I'm trying to understand like. So it's 16. So you're telling me this was made in the like year 400? Why is it so smooth? Why has it got so much color, detail, the eyes, eyebrows, a lid to store things, handles? Is this arms? Legs? I'm not sure. I think it's like hands. It's created where it can sit upwards. Like, you know, it doesn't tip over, rock back and forth. Ray is here. What's up, Ray? Hold on. One second. Yay, gang. What's up? Shout out. Yippee-ki-yay. What's up? I'm gonna get off here. I'm tired. Yo, Yui, thank you for coming. Yui. Or, I'm sorry. Tori. What's up, Tori? Pause. Probably be my main of Robin. Don't use if Robin doesn't use it. Same, Charlie. I'm like, well, I guess I'm playing Siren again. Pause. What's up, Ray? What's up, Tori? How have you been? How was your day, Tori? How was all y'all's day? My favorite African streamer. What's up, bro? What's up, bro? Just talking about this penguin jar that's 1,600 years old. In that area, I assume. So this means in the year 400. We were this creative? Oh, we're sure this is a penguin. Is this like holes or oh, this is brown spots? This is intentional brown spots or is it chipping in the paint? I'm not sure. It's over here also. I assume it's intentional. What has like little dots? I'm trying to see like what's the stains in a 400 or in a 1,600-year-old. So this is so strong and thick and girthy that it lasted. It withstood the tests of time. Hey bro, can you play that song? I had you play last night. Put it in show vibe. Yeah, definitely. After this song, bro, I got you. Yeah, gang. Shout out, gang. When you realize how messed up the military, I'm sorry, Ray. When you realize how messed up the military industrial complex is, you come to realize the change needed for it. See, like, so no joke. I believe one day I could become president. I know it sounds crazy, right? If DT made it possible, anything is possible. No joke. That's the one good thing he honestly. Anyways, man, how do you tackle that? How do you tackle the military industrial complex? Because me, like, personally, I'm all for, like, the army. That's one thing about me is I am for the army, bro. Like, at the end of the day, it's, you know, America has to be protected. Do we spend too much money? Probably, yes. Absolutely right. Well, can I say absolutely? If I could track every dollar and make sure I understood what's going to what, I'd feel so much more comfortable, right? But I think it's kind of like, here's $50 million here's like $50 billion, or 500, I don't know. Do something with it. You know, I don't know where's the numbers, bro? I would love to see that. Hold on, let me play Charlie's song. The military industrial complex. So what does that even mean, like specifically? I would have to look that up to really be able to comment. What's the entirety of that? Let me see. What is the military industrial complex? Excuse me. Shifts and downings in the collapse of communism has ushered in a new era for the U.S. military. So what is it exactly? It's just the entirety of the military, I would assume. Lockheed Martin, Boeing. Interesting. Very interesting. Like they had to change the standards for physical tests. They had to change the standard for physical fitness and training just to meet the needs of softies. Interesting. So I would assume that. Maybe I could just turn it down a little bit. I would assume that they lowered the standards because maybe they weren't getting as many people like wanting to actively go to the military. So it's kind of weird. Oh man, how do you like, oh man, it's weird. Like, how do you not lure in, bro? But how do you lure in 18-year-olds, right? Like, dude, you're so young, really have no idea what's going on. No, I don't want to say it like that, right? You're so young in life, right? Excuse me. So young in life, so like, you don't really understand the severity of what you're actually about to go through. And how this can like forever, you know, change your life. And like, I don't want to say you have to be strong-minded, whatever, but you have to be strong to not like let the overall of that tear you down, because that's like so much tear down. Like all essentially it is to tear you down and build you up to make you like way stronger. Like they have to tear you down and make sure you'll hang, right? Like if things ever got crazy, you could hang. So are you able to like overcome that tear down, and once you come back up, like let go of all that tear down, not have an attitude, still be able to treat people with respect and stuff like that, you know? I don't mean it like that, but you know, sometimes after the army you kind of are a little more aggressive, you know, because of the situation, which is understandable. Softies, I mean, that's true too though. I mean, you don't really want somebody that's soft and not was able to withstand, like, you know, tough times. Interesting. Solid tank, are you getting bored last for? Yeah, I'll probably get it. The hell? If solid tank, me, you, Charlie, and Robin, 4-man. Just like, what? Sorry. He be looking like my brother's face after he hear me talking with my friends. Wait, what do you mean, crazy? He be looking like my brother's face after he hear me talking with my friends. Awesome take. When it comes out, me, you, and Robin should team up. Yo, there are penguins in Peru, and the Nazca people 1600 years ago were like, you know, it'd be cool if we made a jar that looks like one of those. I gotta be honest, that is pretty cool. That, I mean, obviously, now that when you put it like that, it would have to be a penguin, right? It has to be. But it was like no opening. And also like art, interesting art 1600 years ago. Not even art, just crafts. Also, this is art and craft, right? Art would be, I would assume, drawing on a flat surface. I don't know, like, you know, art nowadays is subjective. Art 1600 years ago, bro. Will probably be like just on flat, you know, carving things into like on the ground in the dirt. To be able to craft, like, how did they even get this like clay putty material that's so strong? Dude, people lived in Antarctica a million years ago. You heard it here first. Not a million years ago. Wait, when did like the caveman? I think they were like 100,000 years ago. Interesting. How did we gain consciousness so fast? Not fast, but I'd like slowly maybe. I don't know actually. Wait, why was this song kind of tough? I forgot. Goat? Said hi. Appreciate you, Crazy. Appreciate you, brother. They say it's Humboldt penguin, and it does have spot. Ooh. Humboldt pig. 1 second. Pig, penguin, Humboldt. Interesting. Does have spots on like its hands, face, and stuff. All right, no Scatman right now, bro. I don't know if we're Scatmaning right now. Sorry for saying that. Pretty crazy word. It's vibe. Just bang one out. Watch this bang. Watch this bang. Huh? This is not banging. Our penis. It's just not very bangable. Huh? Stein. I don't know if that's a word though. Not. Stein. Most valuable thing in the world. Shout Snake. I vote Silver for president. President Silver, you'd vote for me? Yo, what's up, Alistair? Hush. I'm sorry. Hey, Hush. Yeah, you are voting for me for president? Appreciate that. When you become president, will you still stream? I just have somebody streaming the president the entire time. Maybe that's how life works in 20. You know what's cool? Like, you know, well, okay. How do I put this? Not that this is cool, but whenever like, there's always more opportunity out there. That's a good way to put it. There's always more opportunity. Like, I'm not even old enough to be president, bro. I would have like a while to be president. So like, I don't know. For a person like me, that allows me to go further, to think harder. Essentially, I don't know how to put it. It gives me hope in a way. More light at the end of the tunnel, essentially. Not that I would be like, you never know. You never know. But people are gonna come around. I've said something about political parties. I don't really want to talk about that, so I won't say it. But people are coming around. Right now, I think. Okay, let me talk about life. Right now, we're in a state of like idiocracy, right? But I don't think that'll last. I think people like, we're smart, right? Even though humans, like, we're in a state of idiocracy, I think that's on purpose. And like, we have the ability to change, and when we understand, like, yo, being mean and rude and dumb is not cool anymore. Like, it's just not, dude, it's not a vibe. I think we'll get past, like, next 20 years, like, dude, life's gonna be so much different. The four of us on Borderlands 4, that'd be fire. That scared looking at penguin. Hold on, this penguin right here, bro, put some respect on this. This is a vibe. This penguin is like the Messiah. Is that a word? It's like the king or something, right? What is this, bro? That scares me. Yeah, Chevy played a song. Oh, the bop, bop, bop. Chevy played another song. Me and Chevy, like, were in the lab chefing up the song that he's creating. It's pretty good, bro. I gotta be honest. I think I'm gonna have a new intro with a new video soon, also. Not sure how that's gonna work. Best Borderlands squad ever, dude. That'd be fun. The penguin gonna be in my nightmares, to be honest. Bro, it's not a scary penguin. This penguin's a vibe. This penguin's a vibe, bro. Just imagine him as a chill vibe. Where am I at? Sorry. I tried to look up what they used the jar for, but I couldn't find it. The article said it represents how they consider the penguin scared. Oh, for real? I tried to look up what they used the jar for, but I couldn't find it. The article said it represents how they considered the penguins scared. They also did those lines in the desert of all different animals. They also did those lines in the desert of all different animals. Hold on, let's look at this again. They also did those lines in the desert of all different animals. These lines? Why is it so perfectly round? What is this? Anyways, this is the most zoomed in Adam of all time. So this right here, clearest photo of Adam. I don't know how this got so messed up. I actually want to look this up now. I'm interested. So I'm actually interested in this too. What was the purpose of this? Like, think about it. Like, how did these people? They had to have understood, like, they've been looking up their whole lives, right? So they're like displaying like different animals maybe to them. And this is in the ground, like carved in. Why is it like, what is this? What is this life? Are we actually in a real life right now? Be honest. Are y'all real? Am I real? I think I'm real. Art is the whisper of the soul, painted in silence and heard by the heart. Is this a good line for my book? Hold on, let me read that again. I think you cooked something up pretty good. Hold on, let me read that. Let me put some respect on that. Sorry, the music's pretty loud. Sorry, I just realized. Art is the whisper of the soul, painted in silence. And okay, I'm sorry. Art is the whisper of the soul, painted in silence and heard by the heart. I think it vibes. Vines. It'll never, so it's not a bad word, but it normally, it's never going to end in like a S. So the word is like vine, but with the S, probably won't do that. But speaking of that, I could do this. I think this works. I lose out on a T though, but for a P, I go spike, which I like a little bit better. Okay. Interesting. Said hi, what's up, crazy? No, that money monkey is beautiful. It's the love of my life. No, that money monkey is beautiful. It's the love of my life. What is that? Slice? Dang, I could have went slice. That was pretty good too. Okay. I'm thinking like I would go think, but I can't use a K. Thing. I could go thing. T-H-I-N-G. That worked. Slice, spice, dice twice. T-W-I-C. Could be twice. So what I'm trying to do right now, I'm not trying to use the I have 2 green letters, right? I'm obviously gonna have to use one vowel to like make a word. So I'm gonna drop this E, or I could like drop the I, either one, it doesn't matter. I could add any vowel, literally any vowel right now, and get an extra letter. So I'm getting like this G instead of using this E again. Wild, W-H-I-L-E. I would get the W, I would get the H right here. Let's see. Oh, I'm scared. Oh, I'm scared and afraid. Excuse me. Should be easy, hold on. Not easy, but like click. No, wait. What am I doing? Wait. CLI blank E. Blank blank I blank E. This should be solvable. What's up, Tori? What's up, Hush? Hush, you changed from Alistair, right? I want to look up this clearest atom ever. It's gonna be so interesting. Yeah, that's. Let's look up this the most zoomed in image of all time. Watch this. I'll come back to the NASCAR lines. Of an atom. How were we able to single out an atom? Watch this. This is so interesting.
This image behind me may not look like much, but it's the highest resolution photo of individual atoms ever captured. These atoms are in this kind of crystal that I'm not going to even try and pronounce, but that's why the atoms are in this.
That's how they singled it out, because that's literally how I asked. And it's kind of funny. That's the first thing he brought up. Like, how were they able to even do this, right? It's in a crystal, apparently.
Repeating pattern. The image was taken by researchers at Cornell using a technique called electron ptychography.
Wait, humans are so smart. They used a crystal, and like the crystal would probably like magnify the like zoom in, huh? I would assume. I don't know.
And that involves shooting electrons at the object you're looking at how those scatter off of the object, and then using that information to create an image of the object. This technique doesn't just let us look at atoms, but it can also help us make better semiconductor chips, make your smartphone a whole lot smarter, and lead to better batteries. I included a source for all this information down in the comments. This image behind me may not look like much, but it's the highest resolution photo of
what is going on
atoms
right
ever captured. These atoms are in this.
Yeah, what's
kind
up,
of crystal
Drift
that I'm not going to even try and
Yeah,
pronounce.
bro, we here. Yeah, what's up, bro?
Atoms are in this repeating pattern.
This is the most zoomed in picture of an atom ever. An atom. What is an atom? Let's look this up one more time. Just to make sure. What's an atom exactly? Are we made of atoms? What is an atom? Oh, I would love to watch Albert Einstein's video, or whoever, but the scale of an atom.
Let's take a look and see how small an atom really is. First,
I gotta take off these closed captions, bro. How is this? What is ambient mode?
we're zooming in at about 100 micrometers. Now to the cells at about 10 micrometers across. Zooming in to let's take a look and see how small an atom really is. First, we're zooming in at about 100 micrometers. Now to the cells at about 10 micrometers across. Zooming in to about 1 nanometer, and you can see the keratin, which is a protein that helps form your hair, nails, and skin's outer layer. Getting into the picometer territory here, we can see the elemental building blocks of this woman's hair. And zooming in even further, we can see the electron orbitals.
So hair is like the tiniest of little building blocks, like connecting
of the atom. And then zooming in through all of that empty space, you will find the nucleus, made up of protons and electrons. Let's take a look and see how small an atom really is.
Run this back one more time.
We're zooming in at about 100 micrometers. Now to the cells at about 10 micrometers across. Zooming in to about 1 nanometer, and you can see the keratin, which is a protein that helps form your hair, nails, and skin's outer layer.
Exile? Ooh, that
to the
could be good.
picometer territory here, we can see the elemental building blocks of this.
This is what's interesting to me. The elemental building blocks? Yeah, what's up, Drispy? Appreciate you coming, bro. An atom is like the basic building block of the universe. Everything is made of atoms.
Woman's hair. And
an atom is...
further, we can see the electron orbitals of the atom. And then, zooming in through all of that empty space...
The nucleus?
You will find the nucleus. Made up of protons and electrons.
So the nucleus is the center of everything? I forgot. This nucleus... No, what was it? What is the nucleus again? I'm kind of dumb. Isn't it the center? What's the nucleus? What is the nucleus? Dude, this is taking me back to like 8th grade biology. One second. Wait, biology. The structure in a cell that contains the chromosomes. The chromosomes. So we know that's even inside of the nucleus, right? And that was, what did it say?
Up of, of protons and electrons.
Protons and electrons. Proton and electron. So literally we are just the most tiniest of energy. Energy that syncs together. So whenever you look at something, you have to be producing some sort of energy. It's all it's energy. We're all energy. Everything is a sort of energy. At the smallest of frame. So when you so like if everything is made of energy, everything is made of energy. Even the nothing.
Electrons. Let's take a look and.
So what is an electron? We can measure its charge. You can measure its mass. It actually has something that we call spin. And you can measure its effect on other particles. You can measure all of this. But you know something? The electron itself has never actually been observed. Not ever. In fact,
I'm going to observe the electron.
The electron is smaller than anything ever measured ever.
We are the electron. We are Tron. What?
Whatever is its size, we have yet to figure out how small it is. And as far as we're concerned,
it's everything. That's why you can't see it, because it's everything.
Infinitesimally small. That's the electron.
No joke, my heart starts beating fast whenever I start going on some deep thoughts. Could I be on absolutely nothing? Yeah. That's the fun of the unknown. Is creating thoughts. Like, sure, somebody's probably said this, right? Not the first one that's created this thought.
Particle that we all know and love. So what is an electron? We can measure its charge.
Charge.
You can measure its mass.
Mass.
It actually has
mass.
Something that we call spin. And you can measure its effect on other particles. You can measure all of this. But you know something? The electron itself.
Dude, I'm gonna be the first to produce the theory that like sight also creates energy. Title: Whispers in the Froggin, the Misty Forest of Pine Hill. All right, let me read this. This is your book that you're writing, Crazy Rock? Title: Whispers in the Foggin. Whispers in the Foggin, the Misty Forest. Whispers in the Fog in the Misty Forest. I think that was like a typo. You know, you're gonna space it, I think. Whispers in the fog in the misty forest of Pine Hollow. 4 wild fox clan live by ancient laws. But when young foxes start disappearing and prey vanishes overnight, fear spreads like, well, okay, hold on. That's pretty good. I like that. Though when young foxes start disappearing and prey vanishes overnight, fear spreads like wildfire. Yo, that's actually pretty fire. Husk, Ashpaw, a curious Thorn clan apprentice. Suspects something darker is at work, something tied to old legends of the Fog Walkers. Ghostly foxes said to steal the living. Yo, you're cooking, Crazy Rock. And prey vanish. Steal the living with the help of a quiet healer. Wow, I'm actually impressed. No joke. So it's actually pretty impressive. One second, sorry. Exile, the truth before he's the next to vanish. With the help of a quiet lover, the truth before he's to vanish. Yeah, what's up, Nah? The goat? Silver the goat? Not me, bro. I'm not the goat. I got a long journey ahead of me. You should search how to say husk. Oh god. No, I'm scared. Pronunciation, bro. I said noun. 1 second. Put this there. Gotta look at this, do that. What is the nucleus?
Husk.
Husk. Husk. Husk. That's right. That's it, right? Husk. An atom, bro? So, how are you doing? What's up, Ben? First says hi. Hey, Tori says no. Crazy Sync. What's up, Drift Speed? The title got messed up. It's okay. I got a deal on a house in Florida. That's awesome, Ben. The two paths diverged in the wooden. I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. No, you're definitely the GOAT. A lot of things I would love to be better at. Exile is pretty crazy. The GOAT? Somebody like Tom Brady, right? He's the best. He's just has the most, did the best. Everybody says he is. Do I think I'm the GOAT? Like in my head? Yeah. In my head, I personally say I'm the GOAT. I have these insane thoughts. Not like, but like I do things where I'm like, that was so awesome. But like, it's never on cam. I never like talk about it, dude. Just random things throughout the life, right? Like, dude, I'm the GOAT for that, right? Like, and it's not like basic things, right? It's like things where it's like, that actually happened. But I still think I got a long way to go, bro. We're a house in Florida. Humble Troke. I'm not dropping my real age, but I got to flex on my book. I'm between 13 to 16. Wow, that's awesome, bro. Writing a book at 13 to 16 in that age group, in that age range. It means you got like, you got a vision, right? You have something that you enjoy doing, right? Like, for example, writing books. So, okay, so if I was in the age range of 13 to 16 and somebody told me like, bro, you can go to school for gaming. Like, you love gaming, that's like your passion. Also baseball was it, right? But if somebody said like, yo, baseball doesn't work out, you can go straight to gaming, bro. Create games. I'd be like, what? I could do that? Okay. Like, you know, I had no like, I don't want to say guidance, but like I said, none of my family's like graduated college, let alone, none of them graduated high school, let alone college, right? So college was never like in my mind, unfortunately. I kind of always knew like, even if I got like a half scholarship or something, like, bro, how would you ever be able to, so kind of sucks. But stay locked in, Crazy Rock. This is what I'm trying to explain. Stay locked into something you're passionate about. Because when you get older and like, let's say you have to find a job and this, et cetera, do things you don't want to do, try to do something you would love to do. You know? Hush, I'm still related to Alistair. Interesting. I spent $2,000 on a house I moved in a few years because they have to build it. That's awesome, Ben. And I like poetry. Destin is legit. Destin, where would I move to in Florida? Yo, Solid Tank, where's the best Florida spot, bro? If you, in your opinion, Solid Tank lives in Florida. If you don't know, where's the best spot in Florida? If you could, for different reasons, I guess you could give us a couple different ones. Silva's so much a GOAT, he should start shouting out small creators like Will Smith. Shout out to the small creator Will Smith, bro. Good guy. If you don't know him, he's a good guy. Actually, should I be saying that? He slapped the crap out of my boy. I'm actually mad at Will Smith, bro. Will Smith owes me an apology, bro. Personally. Because he was on the pursuit of happiness, bro. He was that guy in my head. That, like... But listen, I guess, you know, this is a reflection on me, right? It's kind of funny. It's a reflection on me, I guess. I like, does one bad mistake define his entire career in history? And, you know, I was allowing it to. Is that right? Because at the end of the day, we're all on the pursuit of happiness, right? So does one mistake define us? I mean, it was a kind of a big mistake. It was rude and pretty disrespectful, you know. Oh, wow. Okay. I kind of needed this. That's interesting. That's interesting. Yeah. Sort of a reflection on me, right? Like, I can't let that go. Because if I was the guy that got slapped, right? Who was it? I forgot. Chris Rock. I'd be so upset and I'd want people to have my back, right? Like, yeah. But does one mistake define you? Like, I'm sure he's apologized, etc., right? Very interesting. So how are you doing? I'm doing good, Ben. Thanks for asking. Let's see. Charlie said, I just went 28 and 13 on COD. Yeah, that's fire. That's a good match. Where were you playing, Charlie? TDM? The Gator restaurant, I was there for business. The Gator restaurant, I was there for business meeting, and we watched a guy drive up and down the main drag getting chased by the cop. Getting chased by the cops. What was he doing? Was he drag racing? What do you mean? The main drag. I would assume that's the main road. With a DMT marksman rifle? With the DMT? Shout out DMT. Wait, DM10. Interesting. Boca? Husk in the show is owned. Husk in the show is owned by Alistair, and Alistair owns Husk Soul. So I'm still related to him. Husk. Oh, that's Husk. I thought that was Hush. I thought that was Hush. I'm sorry. That's the issue. I was thinking that was Hush. It's Husk. Sorry. Still related to him. Husk. His real name is Husker, but he goes by Husk. Sorry, I did not understand. I did not see that. Sorry, Husk. Yeah, what's your heritage? Heritage definition. Like, what's the exact definition for that? Property that may or may inherited. A special individual person allotted portion. Huh? Origin. What is my origin? My heritage. So, like, my family grew up in Texas, right? But also, you know, Mexico was Texas at one point. My parents, or my great-grandparents, all that, lived in the part of Mexico that was Texas. And, yeah. Pretty sure that's... Also, I believe, like, my great-grandparents on, like... My great-grandparents on my dad's side is, like, Spaniard. Not sure how that works, to be honest. So I've been wanting to get a 23andMe for so bad for so long. But now they went out of business and they're selling your DNA. Kind of scary. What's your heritage, Josephine? Want to hear my newest poem thing about art? I would love to hear it, yeah. Want to hear my newest poem thing about art? Yeah, I would love to. No, Will Smith is an L. Name a better duo than The Rock and Kevin Hart. Name a better duo than The Rock and Kevin Hart. Okay. So we're just talking about any duos. That's just that's a up for grabs duo. I gotta be honest, there's probably a bunch, but off the top of my head, I can't think of any right now. Kevin Hart and The Rock are funny though. I love them together. No homo? All homo, bro. I'm just playing. Yes, TDM? Destin is a military town. Also, bro was just playing with Popo in his truck. Real... Wait, what? He's just playing with the Popo? Just like ducking and dodging them just for the funsies? I'm scared to send this. I feel like I've already had it. I'm scared to send it though. I don't have many very guesses left, I don't think. I completely understand. It's in Fancy Coast. Yeah, that's what it was. I just didn't notice it. Now that I'm actually using my brain, it makes sense. I'm a Mexi bro? Probably so, yeah. Don't give your DNA to the conspiracy. Yo, what? Is it a conspiracy if they help me figure out, like, my ancestors? Like, is it a trade-off? Like, yo, do you want to know your history? You may also be a clone in the future. Because I will possibly sell off your DNA. Do I really want to trade that off? Not sure. Check Discord. What's up, Christopher Charles? vibing. Are you fishing right now, bro? That's sick. Are you out fishing right now? My nephew, bro, my nephew brought back a shark, apparently. I don't know, but he's been staying at his brother's house. He never came back home ever since he went fishing. I haven't seen him in like 2 weeks, like a week and a half. I miss my nephew. What is this, Exile? Bilibece. I guess I could just start blank blank IWE, no. QE, no. JE, no. LE. Then we go Exile. Okay, that's Exile. ZE. Don't think so. Here it is. Art is time held still. I like that. Art is time held still. A breath between moments, where emotion takes shape and dreams find their voice in the language of beauty and boldness. That was beautiful. Hold on, I'll give you a couple bops. I'll bop for that. Bop, bop, bop. That was beautiful. Let's read that one more time. Pause the music. Art is time held still. A breath between moments. I love that. Where emotion takes shape and dreams find their voice in the language of beauty and boldness. That's incredible. Who do you think you are, bro? Mark Twain? I'm just playing. That was fire, bro. I actually really like that. Nice, bro. You got the in pass, then technically from your heritage. I chose not to use mine just because it causes drama. I was talking about this the other night, but yeah. I actually talked about this yesterday. I grew up in the point where I was like a cool tough guy. You couldn't tell me nothing. I would say it because you couldn't tell me nothing to, right? And it was even at the point where some people like wanted me to say it, like, right? Like black people wanted me to say the N-word because it was like funny and they had never heard people saying it. And then I realized like it does offend like 1 out of 10 people, it was offending. Like 2 out of 10, it like somebody would get offended and they were trying to tell me something, and that was when you can't tell me how to talk, bro. Like that, right? And then you realize like, why upset people if you don't have to? Do I need that word in my vocabulary? No. Am I like weak-minded? I have to say it. You can't tell me. Like at one point I was. Then like, why offend people? Do you want to be offended? The way I see it is like, right? It's easy to say like, oh, I don't care, I'm a tough guy, right? So I'd have to compare it to like, would you want your mother, your father, your sister to be like somebody say something to them and offend them, right? Do you ever want your family to be offended, right? No. You want your family to live a nice, normal, chill life. So why would you not do that to other people? So I try not to offend people. We were playing S&D earlier. Did y'all get some dubs, Charlie? What kind of poem is that? Crazy, right? It doesn't appear to rhyme. I'm not educated in poem. German, Italy, Irish, and then like a sliver of Welsh, Native American, French, and a chunk of English Anglo. Yo, that's a mix. Sorry, yes, sir. Yeah, Christopher Charles, I need you to catch a big monster, bro. A river monster. Yo, speed. German, Italy, Irish, sliver of Welsh, Native American, French, and a chunk. Yo, that's insane. I started at 10 this morning and I'm leaving at 3 this morning. Dude, do you have a cooler full of fish right now? Or are you just having fun? Are you catching and releasing? What are you doing? I like your poem. Thanks. Yeah, I thought it was beautiful. It was a beautiful poem. Poems are low-key fire. I've never, like, I love poetry. I remember writing my first song, bro. I wrote a song. It was like a rap song. Oh, I'm trying to remember it, man. It was like when I was 10 years old, dude. I remember I wrote a rap song. Pretty funny. I cannot remember it for anything. Throw the poems up. I'm not much of a poem creator. I'm more of a like thought provoker for like. I do love poems though. A good poem's fire. What is this, bro? ICE. I feel like this could be something, right? M blank BLICE MLJLCLS. No, exile. It's only exile. Okay, I'm sorry, Tori. Scared. I can't think of any other words besides exile. I got you. CE. My bad. I just need to send a run. I just need to do this. VE. Let's just. What's up, Cheffy? Bah, bah, bah. That was a really tough one, bro. Yo, Chevy, I don't know if you were here last night. But we ended on 666, right? And the word was what was the word? Covenant? What was the word? Solid? Covet. Oh, you were here, Cheffy? Covet. The desire. Interesting. It's so interesting because that's like the opposite. Like the desire. Wow, that's weird. Like the desire of fame and fortune and the desire to like want to succeed, I guess. It's like that greed. That's kind of crazy, bro. On a 666? I'm telling you, like the signs. I'm trying to combat the greed and the 666, like covet, like that was a sign, like to me in my head. Like what you're doing, it'll eventually pay off, you know. Not in the sense of monetarily, of the sense of making a difference. How can you leave a legacy on this earth, right? How do you want to be? Do you want to be remembered? Some people don't want to be remembered, right? Some people don't want to have kids. They kind of just want to live a chill life. That's cool. That's a vibe, you know? Some people don't really like, you know, they're not very extroverted. They like to chill, vibe by themselves. They enjoy their own company. That's cool. And you can make a difference like that also. I kind of want to make like a difference, right? Positive energy. Imagine releasing positive energy. Creating mass amount of positive energy. That's kind of cool to think about. How much positive energy on a grand scale has somebody, any given person created? Who's created the most positive energy of all time? Bob Ross? Top 3 positive energy creators of all time. Bob Ross? Steve Irwin? Who just makes you happy? SpongeBob, probably? I kind of cooked on that. I gotta be honest, that's pretty interesting. Creating mass amount of positive energy. It's kind of fun to think about. Shout out my boy Charlie for the song. Anyways, let me choose a new wordle. I think if you stay true to who you are, things will pay off, you know? Because to me, I've always been a nice guy, and like my dad was always a nice guy that finished last. I always said that about him as a kid growing up. Like, you're a nice guy, but you finished last, bro. Like, but, you know, maybe the entire time he was instilling that pureness, right? Like, it doesn't matter if you finish last, bro. Always do the right thing, right? And it sucks sometimes, right? Like, cause for example, my dad had like a business, right? He like all the workers, like he got them all phones, right? Is that doing the right thing? I guess maybe, so he could like, yeah, obviously provide them a way to talk to him and stuff, right? And then like they didn't end up like paying the phones off and stuff, so his credit got messed up, right? So then I was never able to get like a cool phone or anything growing up. His credit was always bad, whatever. I was like, bro, like you sacrifice your credit for these people. Like, what about your family, right? Like, but it kind of makes you understand, like, trying to make a way regardless, right? Trying to be successful in any way. I don't know. Kind of like as you get older, obviously, I guess you think about things, right? You have more of an understanding of life. And we're all mad at certain things. Why didn't things go this way, that way? Because I was always mad about that for a long time growing up. Pretty funny. Very interesting, anyways. On a full moon, yeah, it was crazy. Silva and deep, I'm going deep right now. Oh yeah, and that koala too, that was bizarre, yeah. Koala, interesting. Haven't talked about koala bear in literally years. Thought about one, seen one. I've never even seen one in my real life. And then we talk about it and the word koala popped up. Some people want to be nobody. That's fair. Some people do want to be nobody. Like, for example, my cousin. He was always a really cool, chill dude, right? Really good guy. Took care of my niece and nephew and me. Like, not took care, but like took care and take us out to eat, talk to us about stuff. And he never wanted kids. Why, bro? Didn't want them. Okay, fair. Kind of selfish on my part because I would want him to have kids, you know. Like, not what he wants to do. All right, it's fair. Don't let the fake goodies turn you bad. It's true. Look up dark matter. I'm very interested in dark matter. I would love to solve what dark matter is. So if I post another song off that new album in the DC, would you mind playing it? Dude, I would love playing it. Let me see. I'll play their song. Let me see. Bring Me the Horizon. Apparently they got a new album where it's just like nothing but just tunes. Didn't they just have like a new release, a new album? Low files. This is it. Yeah, you just gotta just tell me which one. Dark matter? Dark matter is the energy that's created that we slice through with our eyes. I swear, I'm gonna come up with a theory of eye producing light. Sight produces energy. Hold on. Does sight produce energy? Let's look it up. Does anybody... Energy metabolism of the visual system. Consuming that. So most people think about using energy like our eyes are using energy in the sense of like our battery. Or how do I explain it? Like we have the energy in like no. Consuming the information is the energy. But I think it could be the opposite way also. Maybe it goes both ways. Cause like, you know, you're consuming it, right? Like that takes energy to like consume the information, right? Give me a while and give me some smart people around me that I could talk to and ask questions, and I'll come up with some crazy stuff. Real pause versus false though. What do you mean, just speed? Positive energy leaderboard. Look up dark matter. Number one positive energy. You got to be number one, my dude. Definitely not number one, because I produce negative energy, dude. I do, and I'm mad at myself afterwards, which I think is like, at least I'm trying to like be better, right? I'm mad at myself for producing negative energy. I do think it's like has to do a lot with the times that we're currently in. So I guess it's not like, obviously I should still have better control, right? I do think it's like like we're kind of in some like iffy times right now. Some tension. The times are pretty tensiony. I think that's a good way to put it. Like, for example, we're almost gonna go to World War III like a couple weeks. We could go from World War III to not to World War III to not. Like, who knows, right? At this point in time.
What is dark matter?
But that's not an excuse for me to produce negative energy. At the end of the day, that's just an excuse. I don't have to be producing it. You know, we all strive to be better, you know?
Can it be touched? Is it dangerous?
What is dark energy? What is dark matter? Yeah, I'm going to turn off my cam and kind of just like vibe for like a couple minutes. I don't know. Something like whenever I started stream today, like something's iffy.
What is dark matter? Can it be touched? Is it dangerous? Most of the universe is made out of dark matter. Dark matter surrounds the Milky Way galaxy.
Dark
If
matter.
it wasn't for dark matter, the Milky Way galaxy would have spun out of control and the Earth...
Okay. Hold on. He's making me think.
Milky Way galaxy would have matter. Dark matter surrounds the Milky Way galaxy. If it wasn't for dark matter, the Milky Way galaxy would have spun out of control.
Okay, so let's go back to the Big Bang and the universe and like where everything was created, right? Is dark energy the nothingness? But how could there be nothing? How could nothing fill the gap and something come from nothing? How that can't add up. Something cannot come from nothing. You cannot have nothing there and produce something. Oh, that doesn't add up. In my brain, you remember when I put information in my brain, and when information goes in my brain, it doesn't matter if it's right or wrong. As long as it could like theoretically happen, like it passes through, right? Then it passes through the brain of like morality. Is it morally good or is it bad, right? And then it passes through the brain wave of, okay, is it morally bad, good, no, good, yes, no, okay. Is it like logical and plausible? Like how like easily obtainable is this, whatever, right? Okay, no, it's not a perfect world, can't do that. Oh yes, this could happen, right? Passes through a bunch of different wavelengths in my brain. For some reason, the nothing coming from something, my brain, when it goes through the
Earth would be flung.
Now, is my brain perfect and the all-knowing power of the truth? No. So could it pass through? Could it be saying and it still be true? Yeah.
Into outer space. Can it for dark matter?
It's interesting.
The Milky Way galaxy would have spun out of control, and the Earth would be flung into outer space. Can it be touched? Well, no, because it would filter right through your fingertips, right through the atoms of your body.
We just don't have the ability to. We don't have the ability yet to understand the power. I don't know if it's the ability, the power, the intellect. Maybe oxygen is dark matter that we're breathing in. I don't, maybe we don't really understand the full concept because he's saying we can't touch it, right?
And the Earth would be flung into outer space. Can it be touched? Well, no, because it would filter right through your fingertips.
Oh, interesting.
Right through the atoms of your body. Is it dangerous? No, because it doesn't interact with us. And then here's the big question. What is it? There's a Nobel Prize out there waiting for that person
Charlie,
who can figure out what dark matter is. What is dark matter?
Charlie, when I was like maybe 16, 17, I would say I'd probably be in the top 1% of most kind and understanding people. No joke. Like, it didn't matter what you would do wrong to me. I would, in my head, so this is crazy. I love, like, I'm so glad you brought this. In my head, you could do something wrong to me, and, like, I would want you to do something wrong to me, so I could be like, no, it's okay, bro. And, like, I could give you a place of understanding. And nowadays, when you do something wrong to me, I, like, not want to punish you, but, like, oh, yeah, you did me wrong, I'll show you, right? And that's kind of the rottenness that's kind of scary that I don't really like, right? And that's where I think, like, obviously, everyone could be better, right? Because it used to be, like, in my head, if you did something wrong to me, no, it's okay. I understand people make mistakes, right? But nowadays, like, everybody is on edge. I think that's a good way to put it. Interesting.
Is it dangerous?
What is
Let me catch up a little bit, sorry. Actually, let me look up one more video and I'll catch up. Give me, like, 30 seconds. Hold on.
dark matter?
It's just some sort of matter, but some sort of matter that doesn't interact with light, doesn't glow, doesn't clump together into big blobs. So or the best model for that is that there's some kind of particle.
I actually really enjoy this dude. I think he has an issue with he tries to get so not technical, but he has an issue of explaining it like he's like we're 5. I need this dude to dumb it down for me so I can understand the basics, so then I can understand the technicalities, you know. But he's good regardless. It's not him, it's me. I'm the dumb one. It's my fault, right? It's not him.
What is dark matter? It's just some sort of matter, but some sort of matter that doesn't interact.
I don't like how we say some sort of matter. What kind of matter? What is it, you know? I wish we had the answer.
What is dark matter? It's just some sort of matter, but some sort of matter that doesn't interact with light, doesn't glow, doesn't clump together into big blobs. So, or the best model for that is that there's some kind of particle, subatomic particle.
Hold on, what do you say? It doesn't clump together
into big blobs. So,
okay.
or the best model for that is that there's some kind of particle, subatomic particle out there, which outnumbers the subatomic particles out of which we and the Earth and all the stars and galaxies, the stuff that shines in the universe is made of. Some different kind of thing, which outnumbers this stuff by about 5 to 1. And that, so
5 to 1? There's a number that he has on that?
Shines in the universe, which outnumbers.
Hold on, this is important. This is right here is kind of important. This is what he's trying to explain. Hold on, let's read.
What is dark matter? It's just some sort of matter, but some sort of matter that doesn't interact with light, doesn't glow, doesn't clump together into big blobs. So, or the best model for that is that there's some kind of particle, subatomic.
There's some kind of subatomic
particle out there, which outnumbers the subatomic particles out of which we and the Earth and all the stars and galaxies, the stuff that shines in the universe is made of. So
interesting. So for every action, there's a reaction, right? So if we're made of energy, there has to be some sort of no energy or negative energy.
Of which we and the Earth and all the stars.
Because we're made of stardust, right? And he's explaining like everything that shines, right? The gas, the stars, the et cetera, et cetera. That's some particle. But there's some other particle out there that outnumbers us 5 to 1.
And galaxies, the stuff that shines in the universe is made of. Some different kind of thing, which outnumbers this stuff by about 5 to 1. And that. So you do that for lots of galaxies, you find about the same amount. You can also look at the way galaxies orbit around each other, and you see that you need more stuff there. And you can also look at the expansion rate of the universe and all sorts of things, and you see that you need more stuff. And so that's the observation. Most physicists think it's likely to be some kind of particle, but actually to our surprise, I think, we haven't found such a particle at places like the Large Hadron Collider, our particle accelerator in Geneva. What is dark matter?
Oh man, I need to hear more of that.
But
so most people think it's some kind of particle.
But actually, to our surprise, I think
he thinks this is what he's theorizing.
We haven't found such a particle at places like the Large Hadron Collider.
We haven't found that particle yet, and we're nearly doing the speed of light like things, I guess. So we're past it. I don't really know. So he's saying, like, why aren't we seeing this particle while we're also replicating the speed of light thing, you know?
Particle accelerator in Geneva. What is...
Man, I wish I could hear more on that. Last couple videos.
If I were to throw a baseball at your face, I would expect 2 things to happen. 1, if I were to throw a baseball...
Back. What's up, Reboot Wally? Don't let the fake Silva. I found a video of me and my one friend fighting over my other friend. Why were y'all doing that? Ah, snap. He's playing Sleep Token. Anyway, I'm doing a war with fan game video studios. What is that, Reboot Wally? Why? Now we made it? My bad. I'm super behind. Let me catch back up. Sorry. Legitski. I seen that. That's fire. Is he busy with talking? Oh, right. I think he is. Yeah, I was. Sorry, Reboot. I don't get that. I want kids, but some bros don't want it all. That's what I'm saying. Some bros don't want it at all, man. They don't want that responsibility. That's okay, you know. I can't, you know. Who am I to force them to do something they don't want to do? I've never been like that. People can't force me to do it. So, like, why would I, you know? I wish I was free from my cage. Reboot, you're always free from your cage, bro. Don't ever lock yourself in. BMTH is L, though. Bruskies hate to say it. BMTH. What was that? Just speed, my bad. BMTH. Kool-Aid? All my brother's friends are doing drugs with him. My brother is coming back home next weekend. Yeah, Reboot. The only thing I could say about that is like, your brother is gonna live his life, and you can tell him the way you feel. You can hope he changes, or you can, and you know, if he doesn't, you know, you can like constantly have that bringing you down, you know, because he's his own human. He's gonna make his own decisions. Excuse me. Legitsky? Crispy, that is blasphemy, bro. Bring me beyond, bring me the horizon is a L though, bro. So you hate to say it. Oh, snap. Observer collapse wave function tree fall lore. First being no universe without man. Observer collapse wave function tree fall lore. First being no universe without man. I'm emo as fuck and I hate. Bro, phone just died. RIP Nas phone, bro. Wait, bro says I'm emo as fuck and I hate. Bring me the horizon. I've been listening to Bring Me the Horizon since September. Legit and light pilled. By the way, legit and light pilled. What is light pilled? I've had red pilled, blue pilled. What is light pilled? Hold on, I'm kind of interested. Hold on, let me play this. Hold on, let me play these and I'll get back to that. Light pilled.
At your face,
Give me
I
like
would
30
expect
more
two
seconds.
things to
Hold on.
happen. One, you would probably ask me why I just did that. And two, if I were to throw a baseball at your face, I would expect two things to happen. One, you would probably ask me why I just did that. And two, the baseball would eventually lose momentum and fall to the ground. Now, for argument's sake, let's say I missed because I wasn't aiming for you. And then the baseball just kept flying forever and picked up speed as it did so. Up until 1998, we all assumed that the expansion of the universe was slowing down, which would make sense. Something explodes, and then over time, the force of that explosion gets weaker. So it didn't really make sense that the universe was accelerating as it got bigger.
How does the world get faster as it gets bigger? We're just creating more energy? Like more energy has to be compounding, huh?
The most
How does that make
popular
sense?
theory is that there is this sort of invisible force that kind of acts like an anti-gravity. The name that they gave this force is called dark energy, and it could make up 70% of the entire universe. We don't know if it's going to keep speeding up forever, but if the acceleration ever does overcome the forces that hold the universe together, it very well might rip the entire thing apart, which is called the Big Rip.
What? Think about it. We're only in this gravity right now because like of the speed that it's accelerating. Imagine it just stopped or went the other way.
If I were to throw a baseball at your face, I would expect if it's going to keep speeding up forever, but if the acceleration ever does overcome the forces that hold the universe together, it very well might rip the entire thing apart, which is called the Big Rip. If I were to throw a baseball at your face, I would expect two
I gotta
things
look up
to
the Big
happen.
Rip.
One,
Give
you
me one
would
second.
probably ask
Nobody
me why
say
I just
anything.
did that. And
Nobody
two,
say
the baseball
anything.
would
The
eventually
Big
lose momentum
Rip.
and fall
Wait.
to the ground. Now, for argument's sake, let's say I missed because I wasn't aiming for you, and then the baseball just
Don't
kept
talk. Nobody talk. This is kind of scary.
In the dark energy future scenario of the universe, where the universe will continue to expand and accelerate in its expansion, the expansion will become more and more significant in places where it didn't previously have a stronghold. Eventually,
Dude, what if it starts going so fast and it rips? What? Oh.
that extreme future universe will start ripping apart solar systems. The sun will no
Oh.
longer be able to hold on to it against the stretching of space between the sun and the Earth and the rest of the planets. The Earth will struggle and hold on until it will break apart. And this will continue until the Big Rip. And this will take place when it tries to stretch the very quantum realm that is the tiniest representation of the fabric of space and time.
All right, buddy. All right, buddy. All right. Don't gas it up. You're doing tricks on it, buddy. What? Sorry. The most zoomed in image of all time.
This is an atom magnified over 100 million times and made into a tiny movie. It's a famous example of a ton of actual images that we've taken of atoms. And my question is, how? Well, the smallest you can see with your eyes is roughly 10,000 times smaller than a meter.
1 minute.
Like small grains of salt or individual hairs. Things much smaller than that don't reflect enough light for our eyes to register. So smart people invented optical microscopes, which let us see things down to 10 millionths of a meter by shining light and using lenses to magnify the image, like of microscopic
That's so
creatures
insane. People
or
are the
neurons. But past that, objects get even smaller than the wavelengths of
Wait,
visible
we can see neurons? Hold on.
or neurons. But past that, which let us see things down to 10 millionths of a meter by shining light and using lenses to magnify the image, like of microscopic creatures or neurons.
Man, what? 1 second. You're telling me we can see the active like movements in our brain, and we can even see deeper.
But past that, objects get even smaller than the wavelengths of visible
Dude, we
light
are
we're
some
using
incredible
to see them.
humans.
So
Let me catch up. Sorry, my guy. I have a poem that you would like. Here it is. Let me see. It's 1:59, and it's I'm 15 minutes in the past. How has this even happened? I'm in the past. As you're hearing this, I'm in the past. But watch me zoom through the past. My guy, I have a poem that you would like. Here it is. Life blooms bright, then fades to night. A spark that flies beyond the skies. I think you cooked there. I like the beginning of it. Do Kool-Aid off the low files. That's what it was. I think that was that was fire, Crazy Rock. Hold on, let me see. One second. Kool-Aid. Let's knock one of these bad boys out. Silva's bona fide and verified, to be honest, fam. Bona fide? And what does bona fide mean again? I know it means like I'm certified, but genuine, real. Ooh, genuine, real. As much as it's not even true. Am I genuine and real? You know what's funny to say? I'm as genuine, as real as I can be. That's not even true. So I would be lying. That would not be genuine. But then I'm being genuine about being genuine, or I'm lying. So what's going on? Like, why would, like, okay, I mean, like, I'm as genuine as, you know, for the most part. All right, hold on. This is a little, Charlie, relax, buddy. Relax, buddy. Charlie. Relax, buddy. Let me see. I try to be as genuine and honest. Let me see. Genuine and real, that's what bona fide means. Genuine and as real as possible. Do I leave out information to certain things and don't say, of course, right? But also, like, I have to know, like, if I came on here and spoke about sad stuff all the time, what's the vibe gonna be, right? Sadness, right? If I spoke about, you know, things that I wasn't interested in, I don't know. Guess I shouldn't overthink that. Yeah, keep going. Think of black hole, white hole. No joke. I think the Big Bang was literally the outside of a wormhole, and maybe the wormhole collapsed on itself, right? Like, and that's where the cosmic radiation has finally like cooled off. And then it was so hot in this area that it couldn't form anything, right? But the cosmic radiation kind of, and then like honestly, I don't know, but I'm just randomly thinking. White hole equals dark matter. Interesting. Dark matter is invisible stuff in the space that has gravity and holds galaxies together, even though we can't see or touch it. Can't see or touch it, but it holds gravity together. Dark matter is invisible stuff in space that has gravity and holds galaxies together, even though we can't see it. Is dark matter gravity? Something coming from nothing. Empty space will randomly flash single particles of elements, meaning nothing is literally everything. Something coming from nothing. Empty space will randomly flash single particles of element, meaning nothing is literally everything. Does that mean nothing is literally everything, or does that mean energy, a dark energy is out there that we just can't really see, and it's reacting to that energy? Maybe it's reacting to a certain energy that we don't, like dark matter, for example, that we don't really understand. What dark matter is even made of? So maybe that's why something could be happening out there that we don't really understand. I mean, could it also be the opposite? Like you're saying, something happening out of nothing? Yeah. Try not to cement your ideas, right? Because what if you hear something that breaks your line of thinking? Are you then like able to like change your line of thinking, right? Or are you stuck there like, no, I believe this the whole time, right? I think that's what a lot of people have an issue. I'm not like calling nobody out. I'm just like I'm being super general. A lot of people have that, like me too. A lot of people have that issue of like cementing their ideas. And then once they're stuck there and somebody questions it, me too, like, me too. I'm not. Try to always be open. Oxy is halluce. Yeah, Silva is high vibration. AF. Nowhere's no. Appreciate that. I have. Right, today has been like a little iffy day, right? A little lower vibes, right? But like, just always. I've just kind of been optimistic. I've always noticed like the glass half empty, half full, like conversation. I say it half full, right? I've always noticed that conversation is like very telling on how somebody like has like their point of view, their perspective, whatever. Anyways, shut up, stop yapping, buddy. Ah! Steyer, watch this. Wow. Watch this slick comeback. This has to be a double E or double L situation. Wow, okay. Just hanging around. Okay, interesting. Uh-oh. I thought I cooked something. I shouldn't cook. Is this a ELL? But like, what could even go second? Like H, right? But thinking this is a EE. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's all just soup anyway. Let me rate soup on a 1 out of 10. Like, okay, it is a liquid, right? Say if you were sick, throat was hurting, very easily digestible, okay? Digestible soup. Say like a 9.5 out of 10, right? Pretty solid, okay. Taste, you can definitely mix it up a lot of different ways. I'd say the variety is probably a 9.5 out of 10. 9 to 9 point. I mean, well, you also have to understand it's always going to be kind of liquidy, right? Unless you put it on the top, which is that even fair? But your soup is always going to be kind of wet, so you have to also count that in play. I'm knocking it down to like an 8.5 for like that. I'd say soup is a solid 9. We are everywhere. Yeah, but the deep lore they don't say is that black holes feed the dark matter. Black holes feed the dark matter. There's no white holes yet, we still expand. Black holes feed the dark matter. How can I actually understand that? What does that even mean? Let me think about it. A black hole is sucking it, right? It's constantly sucking it. The dark matter, I would assume. Excuse me. So, we've seen a... Excuse me. We've seen like stars and stuff get sucked into the black hole, right? Or we see it's like in the process. But we don't ever see maybe the after effect yet. Also, what's a pulse? Like, what's what like a pulse? You know, the hyper pulse thing? What was that? I forgot what that was. Yeah, what's up, fast boy? Yeah, sorry, I know I'm in the past right now. What's kind of funny is I'm in the past, but every time I scroll down a little bit, it like sends me to the very beginning of chat. So then I have to go back up. Dude, I'm literally like 20 minutes behind in the past. Hold on. That's too far, bro. Pause everything. I'm 20 minutes in the past. Negative energy is still something. Nothing is impossible in our universe. Negative energy is still something. Nothing is impossible in our universe. Negative energy is still something. Nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible in our universe. I don't think anything is like, that's the way I try to see things, right? Like, obviously be reasonable, but also I try to believe anything is possible. Like, not really, right? But almost really at the same time, right? I do try to think like that. It's not antimatter. What state you in, Silva? A band, Bring Me the Horizon. My sister is crashing out on chems, but I keep it level for a decade. What do you mean, bro? I mean, Silva is one of the good ones. I appreciate that, bro. Just initial energy input residual effect. Hold on, let's look that up. Initial energy input residual effect. Residual effect is calculated by subtracting the energy consumed during a specific time period from the initial energy and adding the harvested energy. Ooh. Okay, hold on. Kind of interesting. Kind of interesting. Sorry, let me do this. Play this at a low. Play that at a low little temp right there. Catch back up. The Big Rip, R.I.P. Yo, that's kind of crazy. Yo, Fastboy, we're talking about how the universe is probably gonna rip in half. Some vibey, you know, some chill vibes. I don't know about the Big Rip, but I can rip a big one. Hey, yo! The Big Rip, the Big Rip, bro. Recipe. LOL. Wrong one, bro. Low files version. Okay, that was wrong, bro. The song was going crazy. My bad, Charlie. Kool-Aid, Bring Me the Horizon. Low. This is it. My bad, Charlie. The last one. There we go. Check your Discord chat. Like Roblox saying it's a game with over 2 million. I got you. What is it? A has-been game? You played the wrong one. Sorry, Charlie. Are you okay? I'm okay. Yeah, reboot. I think that's when I had my cam off. My bad. It's all good. I changed my photo. Guys, tell me, is Reboot Wally Darling better or Wally Darling is better one? It's so hard to see photos on YouTube, bro. Change name to Grunga or Chompus. Who the freak is Gunga or Chompus? My cousin mentioned something about reality shifting, which upon further research is also called quantum jumping. What are your thoughts? Quantum jumping. Let's see. What are your thoughts? I have no thoughts yet because I haven't really heard about this. Well, I mean, hold on. Reality shifting. Interesting. Hold on. Quantum jumping. Should I type?
Everybody's made quantum leaps before they reach school age. Everybody's made quantum leaps before they reach school age. Because you come into this world naked, you can't speak.
Okay. What's a quantum link? I guess we have to, what's the definition? Quantum leap. First, I have to understand the definition before I can understand somebody talking about it. A quantum leap.
Quantum leap.
A huge, often sudden, increase or advance in something, okay? Right. So you're literally born. Okay, hold on. Let's hear him break it down.
You can't feed yourself. You can't get around. Everybody's made quantum leaps before they reach school age. Because you come into this world naked, you can't speak, you can't feed yourself, you can't get around. And by the age of 3, you're doing all 3 of those things.
That's what I was thinking, like 3.
Go and look at what that child did.
Over and over and over again.
Over and over again. They had no methodology. They just knew what they wanted. And they were willing to make mistakes to show them the way there. And it's the same thing when they learn to ride a bicycle, when they learn to run as opposed to walk. And so that's not an incremental thing. You can't.
No joke. Okay, so this is interesting. I think we actually did go through a reality shift. Like, I'm not joking. Like, we've went through multiple. Like, literally 2 reality shifts that I can actually, like, if I had to, like, you know, I'm not. This is me off the top of my head talking about it right now, right? Not very much thought into it. Like, so don't quote me on this one. I don't think I've ever said that before. Actually, I'll take that back. I would never not say that. Like, my words are my words. Anyways, I feel like I've noticed if I had to like just randomly like, you know, throw out a sort of quantum jump, a reality shift. I don't know if there's necessarily the same things. Reality shifting, quantum jump. Well, I guess I'd have to look it up. Reality shift definition. Sorry, I'm actually in the past right now, and I'm getting further in the past. 1 second. Reality shifting is a practice where individuals intentionally shift their consciousness from their current reality to a desired reality. Quantum jumping, like, I've noticed because we went from like where technology was like, what is that, to like it's everything, right? So that was like a leap. For example, we still have memes where like our parents and grandparents would be like, "You always on that phone," right? Like, there's still those sayings, and like eventually those sayings won't even be a thing. They're kind of not even a thing really at this point, but so that's like a leap. We've leaped. Like, I remember still seeing, like, because I used to have to, for me to have to get on a computer, I'd have to go knock on my neighbor. I grew up in a trailer, right? I have to go knock on my neighbor's door. Tat, 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 tat. Hey, can I use the computer and check my Facebook? That's how I was getting on the internet, right? So imagine that leap from like having to do that. Like, sometimes I wouldn't even be able to check my messages, talk to people that wrote on my all this stuff, right? Check all my notifications because like I couldn't get on the computer at that time, right? And I'm sure I was super annoying. It was funny. I was always like a chill kid, right? I wasn't like annoying. If she said no, I wouldn't be like, please. I'm not like nothing like that. But I'm sure it was annoying that I would always be coming over. But they were like my next door neighbor. They were cool with my family, and she would cut my hair, all types of stuff. So it was a little different. But yeah, that's how like, and so imagine the jump from that access of internet to now like what we're at now, where nearly almost everybody. I can't really say it like that, right? It's just a massive shift in time, right? Very interesting to think about. What's the next shift, right? Ooh, what's the next shift? That's interesting. That's interesting. For example, imagine like what's other examples of shifts in reality, right? Going from using horses to using cars, right? That was like a massive shift. Transportation. From walking to actually using horses. Like, imagine the first person that hopped on a horse. Imagine the first person that used an animal as transportation. Those are some interesting lines of thinking. Is he ignoring me? I'm not ignoring you, Reboot. He's talking hello. He gets to everyone. I wish I wasn't born. Why would you say that? I said sorry, I said that. It's just I'm in a bad mood. My bad. I'm sorry I said that. It's just I'm in a bad mood in my life. Like, I miss all my friends I met in Secret Neighbor until they left me alone. I've been playing the game all day. Secret Neighbor. Was that Secret Neighbor? Yeah. Isn't there... This is who I thought it was, actually. This is who I thought it was. Hello Neighbor or something? Secret Neighbor? I thought it was like this goofy looking guy. Reboot Wally, think about it like this. You made a bunch of friends in Secret Neighbor, right? You made a bunch of friends in Secret Neighbor, and they all left you, right? That means you have the ability to make more friends in other games. The issue is, if you're worried about friends that would leave you, shouldn't be worried about those friends, right? Why would you waste time on people that would leave you? If anything, you should say thank you. Because, you know, those people didn't, like, have your back. You know, your true intentions, your feelings. They didn't really care about you. They would just leave you, right? You know what's funny is because, like, I'm the type of person, you know, pretend you're gaming with your friends, right? I was always the friend that was, like, they'd be like, yeah, I'm about to get off. All right. Bro, are you going to give me a little heads up? Yeah, this is the last game. Yeah, oh, yeah, I'm trying. Like, some people just, like, hop off. I'm like, whoa. In my head, I'd be like trying to play longer, hang out more. Like I can get one more in, that type of deal, right? Some people don't really like, and maybe it's not that they don't care about your feelings. Maybe they just don't really like, some people aren't like there yet, right? Like, that's where I have to hold myself back also. There's this one dude, what'd he say? Don't attribute malice to ignorance or something. What'd this one dude say? This dude was very wise when he said this. I ran out of breath. Ran out of breath when he said this. Sorry. Don't attribute malice. I don't think he said it like exactly correct, but it's this dude.
People just walking in front of it like we're not recording.
Hold on. He said, so the issue is, he's like, so this is very like, let me explain the levels of thinking, right? He's mad that somebody walked past him and they're recording. Okay, first of all, he's in public, right? So does he own the space? No, bro. So who is he to complain about somebody walking in a public space, right? So he's creating the issue, right? That's how you would like break. This is very important. I want to like, this is like, I swear, not that I've created this. Point A, the issue. Point C, how do you solve it, right? Like the issue, how do you solve it? And then there's B, all the BS in between, right? All the BS in between. Oh, well, they shouldn't walk in front of me. Oh, well, who are you to tell me not to walk in front? Oh, what? Oh, you don't know. Oh, what? You know, like the back and forth. Oh, it could be the BS and back and forth. The issue, bro, you don't know the public, right? The solution, don't ever complain about somebody like walking in front of you or in public, right? But that's completely separate. But I just wanted to break down, how do you like break down an issue? Like who's in the wrong in any given situation, right? It's very easy to like understand point A, who created the issue? Point C, how do you solve the issue, right? People get lost in point B, the BS, no joke. People get lost in the B, the BS. I said this like a couple years ago and I thought it was fire, but I haven't said it in a long time. You get lost in the BS, no joke. But anyways, this is fire. Check this guy's attitude. This is the whole reason I wanted to show this. This dude right here.
People just walking in front of it like we're not recording.
It happens. People are people. None of it's intentional. Never.
See, it's not intentional. Like, this is how you have to think. Like, did the dude do it? Maybe he even did do it intentionally, right? Let's say he did do it intentionally. Who's actually in the wrong, though? You have to go back to square roots to point A. Who's actually in the wrong? Is the guy in the wrong for walking in public? Right? Like, you gotta actually think about it. But this dude right here is fire. Sorry.
People just walking in front of it like we're not recording.
It happens. People are people. None of it's intentional. Never attribute to malice what can be attributed to incompetence. It's far more likely that they're all in their own worlds, doing their own thing. They're not paying attention to the world around them. And we all do it every day, whether you're driving, walking down the street. All of our lives are just as complex as everybody else's. Everything you have going on, they have going on. Nobody knows what everybody else is going through. We also need to be a little more self-aware and aware of the world around us.
That was deep.
You gotta look deep to find the deep things. If all you ever do in your life is stay at the surface, you'll never find anything worth exploring.
Are you real?
I try to be.
Are you?
What's funny is he did not say yes or no, right? Because none of us know. Are you real? Think. I don't know.
AI?
No, not at all.
Am I AI? Ha ha. Rebooting. Confirmed. What was it? What were we talking about?
No, not at all.
Anyways, yeah, I think this was funny, bro. This is not funny, but this is a really awesome clip. I love this clip.
It happens. People are people. None of it's intentional.
Is it intentional, right?
People are people. None of it's intentional.
He says none of it's intentional, right? But it's kind of like he's just kind of assuming like none of it's intentional. Sometimes it is intentional. People do things to trigger people and to make people angry, et cetera, right? Go back to square one. Who's in the wrong? Like, maybe those people are just triggering you just to be in the wrong, right? That's when you have to understand, like, are you going to allow this person who only wants to make people angry, like, get under your skin? Anyway, sorry. I know that was a yap fest. I love yapping, though. That's what I do. Let's see. I hope you feel better, Reboot. I'm legit laying here in bed trying not to crash. Trail? Trell, bro. That's crazy work. There's no TR actually. Charlie, crash out, brother. Just popping in to say hi. I'm super tired after today. It's 2:40. I'm still 20 minutes in the past, bro. Yo, Fast Boy. Thankfully, I said hi earlier. What's up, Fast Boy? Now I'm gonna crash, bro. Yo, Fast Boy, I appreciate you. Will, Tori? I think that bangs so hard. Yo, Fast Boy, have a good night. I already know you're crashed out. I'm sorry. Hope to see you tomorrow, bro. Hope you have a good day tomorrow. Hold on. I'm kind of dumb and I spelled that wrong. Sorry. Tori! Yo, me and Sheffy got some big things coming. Literally some big things coming. No joke. Sheffy particularly has some big things. I'm just like piggybacking off the things. I'm just picking his thing up and never mind. Sheffy is creating some cool things though. How are you? Fast, I should leave. I'm doing great and good to hear, Fastway. I lost the convo. Hello, what's the topic? Sorry, Tony. I don't even know anymore, Tony. Tori, antimatter. I'm not a soup guy. General space love. The soup, yo, the soup. Solid, you're a goat out of everyone in the chat. You are one of the few who will interact with other people in the chat. You're a legend. Okay, I'll stop glazing though. Yo, nah, that was, yo, appreciate that, nah. I just skipped to the future and read that. I literally just skipped to the future and read that. Hold on. Fastboy's still here too, I think. Good night, everyone, says Fastboy. They say black holes feed white holes, but we never find a white hole. Night, Fastboy. Bye, Fastboy. See ya. I'm gonna probably head to bed soon myself. There's many of games also can show you everyone the video. Also, can you show everyone the video? I don't know if anybody really knows that game or knows Has Been a Hotel. Husk, sorry. Common Cousin W. Scott Bakula, best word. Scott who? You think so, Joe Speed? Are you more educated on quantum leaping? I'm gonna head to bed night, y'all. Appreciate you, Charlie. My bad, bro. Been yapping so long. 2 hours, wow. Pretty good. What was I supposed to be looking up? Scott Skula. Quantum leap. Interesting. Charlie, salute to hello, my bad. I stole Solid's line. Wow, this is interesting. I'll probably do more research. I wonder if everyone shifts in the reality at the same time, and reality shifting is taking control of that natural process individually. I think so. Like I said, like I talk about this kind of often. How do you create new information, right? As soon as you see some information that you enjoy, that you like, you instantly copy it, right? There's no like going back. Once you understand that information, you don't like reverse, right? Sometimes you'll forget it, right? But you don't reverse from that information, right? Especially if it's like popular or like cool, right? So technology, right? Cell phones, everybody's like, yo, these are awesome. Everybody starts using it, right? Now everybody uses it. It's kind of interesting to think about how we, not necessarily a shift, but like it's a gradual, it's like an instant shift, say within a 5-year period, right? Not very long in the grand scheme of things, but 5 years over like a 1,000, like a massive shift, right? So think about how nobody was like using cell phones really in like, let's say 2005. And then 2010, like I'd say pretty much everybody was like at least having one, even like teenagers, right? 2015, tablets are everywhere. Even kids are iPad babies or whatever, you know what they're talking about? Pretty interesting to think about. Like it is a shift, but interesting. Yeah, like collective consciousness, hive mind. Very interesting. It is sort of like we're all connected. I remember this guy, Legend. That quote is known as Hanlon's razor. Hanlon's razor. The way of eliminating unlikely explanations for human behavior. Excuse me. I'm gonna have to look him up off stream. I think I've been yapping for a while. Tori killed that. That's crazy. Thanks. Glad to have you in chat. You are always contributing to the conversation. Yeah, for real. No, I appreciate you, bro. Solid Tank's the GOAT. I think I made a comment about Reddit, but it might have disappeared. I'm questioning my sanity right now. What do you mean? Hey, I'm finally caught up. Finally caught up. Let's lock in. I think this will be a shorter stream because I do feel tired. And I questioned even streaming today. Isn't that weird? Gotta be honest though. Not that I was like, I don't want to. It was just like, man, I'm tired. I want to sleep. It's not good, bro. I should not be wasting a Friday like that. That's pretty dumb. My phone's about to die. Let's do a few more Wordles. We'll do some connections. Probably yap a little bit more and wrap this Johnson up. Boris Johnson. Johnson & Johnson. Andre Johnson. Calvin Johnson. Amy Jo Johnson. I don't know. I forgot her. Something's Johnson. There's a dude there was another Johnson. Hold on. I think it was Jonathan Johnson. Did I say that already? As long as I can name 5 Johnsons off the top of my head, I think that's respectable. So you said, I think I made a comment about Reddit, but it might have disappeared. I'm questioning my sanity right now. What I remember saying was something along the lines of, sometimes like whenever you post a message and like it may say something like YouTube doesn't like, it'll like straight just zap your message into infinity. What I remember saying was something along the lines of the reality shifting Reddit has lots of was reality shifting. Reddit has lots of stories of shifting individually to a reality where something is different in a way they desired. Reddit has lots of stories of shifting individuality to a reality or something very interesting to think about. Maybe I can shift back to a reality where it's the Berenstain Bears and not this ridiculous Berenstain. Yo, Solid Tank has a personal vendetta against the Berenstain Bears. Bro, Solid? I want M&Ms. What kind of M&Ms? The peanut ones, the regular ones, the ones with peanuts? Interesting. Anyways, let's knock out a few more. Watch this speed run. This is the quickest one I've ever done. I want to guess that so bad for it to be like a super fast speed run, but I'm scared that's not it. Is that a word, runny? Somewhat liquid, not fun. This is it, bro. Watch this. R doesn't go there. R goes here. Blank Y. Burly. Curly. But I don't need to use the Y right here. I should be smart. I should be smart right here. Milk chocolate? Ooh, the milk chocolate. Sometimes the milk chocolate ones hit so hard, just like the regular ones. Gotta be honest. Me personally, I'm always getting the peanut ones. Always. Always, 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 not second and questioning it. But, like, if those are available, I'm tearing them up. And I'm not even a chocolate person, which is interesting. Imagine a backpack that always has whatever you need, want in it, and nothing else. Or a wallet that always has the exact amount of money you need for whatever you need money for, and nothing more. What about our credit cards and debit cards? Just imagine you want a laptop and your wallet just happens to have $1,999 in it. Maybe we've already shifted that reality now into credit cards, and we do have that. But I do get what you're saying, right? Like, what are the odds of this happening, essentially? I walk into the store and buy a video game, and I got $40, and the game just happens to be $40. You shifted that reality into what you needed it to be. Something like that. That's interesting to think about. I also want Funyuns. Regular Funyuns or hot Funyuns? This is a test. This is a test. No, I mean a magic wallet. Hurry. That could be it for sure. Oh, no, there's no double R, Tori. The R doesn't go right here. Gotta go right here. Funyuns and some M&M's sounds like a nostalgic snack pairing. I like it. That honestly sounds like a good movie combo, huh? Watch a movie, sit Netflix and chill. Why'd I say that? I haven't said that like ever, honestly. I've never. I've like always said that like ironically. I don't want to use the Y right here. C-U-R-L. Personally, I'm taking hot Funyuns. I'm waiting on Husk's answer so I can berate them or not. Curvy. Oh. Still uses the, oh, it could be curvy also, you're right. VY. So can I use the L and the V in this? So I need to use a C or a L, possibly a V. Larva. That's a double A. I don't know if I can go double A right now. Kind of scared. Larva's good though. You're right. It gives me the L and the V. Yo, Tori, larva? What does that even mean? Isn't that like a baby? Isn't this baby? The active immature form of an insect. Larva. Crave? C-R-A-V-E. Crave. What about murky? Did we have that? M-U-R-K-Y. I don't know if we've had murky. Okay, so we got a lot of options. All right, we got a lot of options, right? Okay. It could be murky too. Yeah, it could be. All right, let's see. What's the easiest way we can form these? Crave gives me CRV. But we can get 4 out of here though. Tori got CRV. It's pretty good. I'm taking hot Funyuns though. Hot Funyuns all day, every day. What about CRLM? Crave seems good. What about CRL? Crumble. Crumble. C-R... Realm. R-E-A-L-M. Gives me the R-L-M. Yes, Husk? I'm just playing. It was like, it wasn't a test. That was like just joking either way. You can love either. You can love whatever Funyuns you love, right? Who am I to say? You better like this kind. Cream? Hey, yo! Realm? I actually have some hot Funyuns. Cream? Hey, yo! Cream. I think that's pretty good, actually. Curvy. That hits the M also for murky. Cream does hit a lot. I think you're right. Crave also. Wait. C-R-A-V. Murky. Crave. Yeah, I think we go cream. Valor. V-A-L-O-R. Gives me 3 also. Let's go cream. So it can be curly and curvy. I didn't get one of those. Interesting. I gotta use an L and a V. It's definitely one of these two. It's like this. This is the word right here for sure. Tori always bringing the hey, yo! Silva just woke up from a nap. I'm gonna be in the stream in a little. Shout out Snakey. My bad. I'm typing a little snaky emote in the Discord for snake. About to turn on my cam actually. Like 1 minute. Lover. That one to be alive. Is there anything else as it could be? Let's look real quick. W-Y, no. P-Y, no. F-Y, no. Blank, Y. G-Y, no. H-Y, K-Y, Kirky? Interesting. Kirby, 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 Kersey. I say send curly. Alive for letters. Lover or alive? I'm gonna send lover. Because honestly, I am a lover. Huh? The reason why we don't send curly, the answer is curly. The answer is curly, no, but imagine like the L and the V were blank. Imagine they were both blank and it would be some random word that we never heard of. You kind of always have to save yourself from like words you never heard of. Because like, what if it was C-U-R-P-Y, right? Like, they always try to get you with like something kind of weird. This one's curly though, C-U-R-L-Y. Bang. 669. Let's knock out one more. And then we'll do some connections. And well, then we'll wrap this Boris Johnson up. Why do I always say Boris Johnson? Very interesting. Why is Boris Johnson the first Johnson that comes to my mind? Not sure. I'm gonna switch it up to Calvin. I think Boris is, who's the most, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I don't think I said Dwayne Johnson, bro. We're gonna wrap this Dwayne Johnson up. Boris is just fun to say. It actually is, bro. I think that is fun. Probably why I keep saying that. There we go. Silva, what's up? Oh, my camera is blank. Hold on 1 second. Wasn't showing me anything. There I am. Turn that up. Interesting. Check the pet pics in Discord. Hold on, I was gonna play a soundboard. I just want to hear some of these real quick. Listen to the Discord soundboard.
Get your hand off my penis!
I like that one. What is this one? Okay, interesting. I think we should switch this one to congratulations. Okay, hold on. We're kind of, we are expanding, particularly our cock. Okay, hold on. We're kind of, we are expanding, particularly our cock. And then you have to like tap your throat. That's not bad. What did I just exit out of? Oh, Scott. Okay. Let's knock this last one out, bro. Oh, pet Discord, sorry. Leave this. Epic. Oh. JBS. Oh, oh, look at the pink nose, bro. These wipes are all that's so sweet. So pure. They don't, you know what's like so, like, not sad, but like we are literally like their entire life for the most part. Look how beautiful centerfolds. Look how beautiful this is. Like we're their entire lives for the most part. Like right, they kind of roam around the house. Some, if you have cats that have out that are outside, maybe they have a little more exploration. Life is a little bit different. But for the most part, we're their entire life. We're like the protectors, right? Like we are the creators to their life world. Like whenever something goes wrong, they start to look to us, right? Pretty interesting. Sweet baby. It reminds me of my cat Boogie. This looks like my cat Boogie. Oh. Alright. You want to play cat videos? That's it. Give me 1 minute. Oh, you think you can play some cat videos? Pictures? Okay, I got some funny videos to show. Actually, I'm gonna show a couple behind the scenes sneak peek funny videos. Check this one out. I've never showed this. I want to make it a clip. I want to make this a video, like a short. I want to make it like a funny short. I don't know how I can edit this though. This is my niece. This is my niece right here. This is so funny. It was also on the floor. Check this out.
She won't get it, okay?
Lola.
She won't get it, okay?
Lola.
Look at her face. How did she get all this paint on her face? She said, huh? She's just washing it off. Look.
She won't get it, okay?
Lola.
She won't get it, okay?
Lola.
Huh? She's probably like 2 years old, 3 years old right there. 1 second. Sorry, the music was loud. Yeah, music is loud. Good call. Not. Yeah, I'm sorry. Wow, music. I just noticed that. Sorry. What was I listening to before? I'm always adjusting it. Sorry. Missy. Hold on. Sorry, I just realized how loud that was. Yo, tell me this dude doesn't look like Zion Williams. Do you know who Zion Williams is?
Zion really working at yes though.
Tell me this doesn't look like Zion Williams. Sorry, let me just turn off the music and just show some videos for a minute. My bad. Anyways, very random. 1 second. I don't know if I've showed this video. Check the message I put under it. Bro, look at this goober, bro. Bro, look at him. There's more. There's 4 of them. Oh, look at my sweet baby. She's the alpha of all of them. Look, they all like get into frame at one point, I think. I should like be so sweet, bro. Look how sleepy and handsome he is. That's my handsome boy, Sir William. Sir William the Third. Uh-oh, exposing. Yeah, anyways.
No. No. You did it again.
They all line up. Anyways. Alright. Alright. Lock it. Sorry. I hate when I forget that the music's loud and it's like blasting. Sorry about that. Centerfolds? Huh, I can't hear a little. Sorry. I thought it was blood with scissors. That's scary. Blood with scissors? What do you mean, Tori? Check the message under it. He's a Maine Coon and his name is Stitch. That's what it is, a Maine Coon. Yeah, that's what my cat Boogie is, I would assume. He's a Maine Coon. Blue. Guess who's back? Back again, Shady's. What's up, Yuhi? I don't know if you just seen the cat video I just played. Let me play it for Yuhi, bro. Yuhi loves Misty and all them. Hold on. Let me play this video one more time. Yuhi, check this out, bro. I'll just play it like real quick. This is not like the sweetest. Misty's on the very edge. You can barely see her. Look at this fool just asleep. Misty is right on the very left. There she is. Exposed my dresser. My dresser is pretty dirty at that point. I had a lot of stuff going on with these cats. Misty. All right. Let me see. Oh, I'm missing like every other word. The stream is glitching, so I'm gonna go out. Peace out and shout solid and fast play. All right, no, I appreciate you being here, bro. I would assume it probably has to. If you turned the stream to 720p, it'd probably be a little bit better. Maybe 1080p is kind of lagging for you. If you somehow show up at my house, I'll give you one of the kittens my cat had a few weeks ago. One of them looks just like Boogie Woogie. That's sweet. I don't need any more cats right now. Tides? Do I just go tides and just waste the S? It won't let me send the video of him? Oh, did Silva see the Chuck Norris fun fact yet? I don't know because I couldn't hear him over the music. My bad. My bad, my bad. I was locked in. My bad. Nah, if you're still here. Fun fact, a snake once bit Chuck Norris and after 15 excruciating hours of pain, the snake died. Dude, snake or Chuck Norris jokes, those used to actually go so hard. Chuck Norris jokes were actually really funny. Still are, you know. Well, they're twins. It won't let you send the video, Husk, because it's probably too big. Unfortunately, Discord like limits the size of the video. If you could like crop it and don't save the video, but like make it a new video, no tides. You don't want me to go tides? You're right, because the D, that'd be dumb. They're twins. And then there's Storm. She's so cute. Can you post pictures of them in the Discord, do you? I'd love to see them. Solid salute emoji and the big rip. I gotta look more into the big rip, bro. Imagine, so like, if we're accelerating at like such a fast speed, right? Very interesting to think when it stops. All right, now I'm in my sister's room. You don't have to do it now. I was just saying like whenever. Not now. Okay, let's see. What is this? D-I... Dirty? Interesting. What is this? Why do I feel like Should be easy, but I'm not confused. I'm like, what we got going on here? 1 second. All right, get out of here, chill vibe. Before I wrap this Dwayne Johnson up. Actually, Boris, it's a Boris Johnson, bro. I just want to keep it at Boris before I wrap this Boris Johnson up. Let's vibe a little bit. What should I do for my birthday this year? What should you do for your birthday this year? Interesting. Obviously, it all depends on budget, right? What are your options? I think that's a better question. I got it now? Oh. Field? Got you, Tori. Look at his little feet, bro. Or her little feet, their little feet. Look at their little feet, bro. Pop. I want to go see my cats now, dude. Freak. I want to go see my cats. Field. Tori, I already know that's the answer, so let's wrap this Boris Johnson up. Fiend is crazy work, bro. Be honest. Fiend? Come on, bro. Oh, bro, I should go to sleep, but the stream is so chill. I appreciate that, bro. We're gonna wrap this Boris Johnson up in like a good 15 minutes, so it shouldn't be too much longer. I don't want to leave. I'm just staying till it ends. It shouldn't be too much longer. In 2.5 hours, we'll probably go for like 3. This will be a little smaller Johnson tonight. Who's a smaller Johnson? Let's see. I actually got a funny photo. Hold on 1 second. Let me cook. Give me 1 minute to set up this joke. Where is this photo at? Hold on. I'm gonna find it. Give me a minute. And it goes like this. I don't know where it's at, actually. It's supposed to be The Rock and Dwayne Johnson, but they switched bodies. And it was like a little Johnson, you know what I'm saying? The Rock and Kevin Hart changed bodies. Fiend is crazy, dude. That's what I'm just trying to say, man. 1 second. This one. It's a little Johnson. It's gonna be a little Johnson tonight. So. It took like 5 minutes to set up that. Oh, this song goes so hard. Fiend! What does fiend mean? I'm so disappointed. Fiend! An evil spirit or demon? Wow, I didn't know it was that bad. A wicked or cruel person? Wow. A person who is excessively fond or addicted to something. That's what I thought a fiend was. Splendid, says Tori. That's crazy. Fiend. That should not be a word award. I actually really don't like that. Fiend is crazy, bro. That's what I'm saying, dude. That's like kind of like triggering word, you know? But hey, shout out Tracy. I mean, she does what she does. She's a boss. She don't listen to nobody. Hold on. Extensions dark reader on. Watch this. Connections. Dark mode. We got a dark mode connections, buddy. Hold on, no, I should do it like this. This is so much more easy on the eyes. Very different. Maybe I can change the color a little bit. Dark mode, it is a forced dark mode. It changed the colors, makes it look a little bit not as good. I can use different extensions and mess with it a little bit. Wonder if I could change it here. Oh, I can change the brightness, the contrast. Oh, interesting. Oh, this is kind of cool. Interesting. Okay, I'll mess with it later on. Real solid? Maybe tonight we can work on the animation? Maybe so, you. Yo, Silva, let me find my Apple Pen, then we can work on that bop, bop, bop anime. Yo, Yui. Yo, it's Sheffy. Yo, honestly, Yuhi, I need to set you up with Sheffy. Because Sheffy would be able to tell you exactly what he wants, because he's going to be the one that's editing stuff, bro. Sheffy's a goat. It's less than a month? My options are a park, go hiking, a trampoline park. Go to a park, vibe out, go hiking, go to a trampoline park. Go hiking, bro. Listen, go hiking and take pictures and photos with your family. Because the park, I mean, you can take pictures and photos with your family, you know, that could be chill. Trampoline park, like, that'd be fun in the moment. If somebody could go back and tell me what I would say, like, go hiking if I had that option. And take photos with your family out on, like, beautiful pictures, right? Minute, period. Second. Time. It's too obvious. It's too obvious. Freak. Period. Elaborate. Support. Champion. You second? Like you back somebody up, you elaborate to somebody, you champion for them, you support them. Interesting. Trampoline park is probably a maybe? Interesting. Oh, bro, I should go to sleep, but the stream. Guess what? Bean is crazy, actually was. Who needs an Apple Pencil when you have pen, pineapple, apple pen? Pen, pineapple, what is that? So what the quality of life up there? So, 1 second. Real solid? With the clutch quality of life. Yeah, the last one was like blinding. It was so bright. I'm gonna mix up the colors and I'll make it look a little bit better tomorrow. You really gotta go with that pun. The worst pun I've ever read. What was the pun? Zoom out just a tiny bit. My bad. I give a little bit of space in between them. It wasn't a pun, but okay. Period, age, time. Okay, period, age, time. I do like that. People tell me time. People, age, period, age, time. Particular, like a moment. It wasn't a pun, but okay. Well, is it the moment, like particular? Period, age, time. When he said, who needs an apple pen when you can have a pineapple apple pen? It was a song. Oh. Yeah, I'm definitely out of the loop, bro. I'm at that moment in time where you can call me a boomer. No joke. I'm not a boomer, obviously, right? But like the new age jokes, it's not that I think it's not funny, right? Just, you know, I like to randomly experience them, just like how you said. What is this, bro? Hold on. This is pissing me off, buddy. Period, age, time. Victor? Who the freak is Victor, bro? That's my cousin. It's my uncle Victor? Victor, a person who defeats an enemy or opponent. Oh, okay, so that's like champion. Add day to these three things. second victor. Wait, no, champion victor, like a winner. Like places you can end in a race, the victor, you're the winner. You can come in second. You can be the champion. You can come in the back. Yo, Chevy is a goat, bro. Yo, Chevy is actually a goat. I gotta be honest. Chevy's an actual goat. If y'all, I can't wait to show y'all the song. I showed it the other day, but he has a new song that he's been working on. It's so good. Let's see. Oh. That's so sweet. What was it? Let's see. Vibin. No, Sheffy posted. Is it in music? Was it in art? Here it is. Let's listen to this real quick. Is it gonna play? It is. Why don't I just unpin it? They released right there. I just released. Yeah, Chevy's actually a goat. Wait till you hear the new song though. The new song, the bop, 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 bop. The frogs are making me dumb. You wait till you hear that. It's so good. I played it the other day, but we've been working on it some more. This is like some filler. Like I could put this in between. Like I'd be like, I'll be right back. Watch this video. There's something like that. I'm not sure. Like for example, yeah, I don't. Yeah, shout out my boy Sheffy, bro. Actually a goat. In my hey. Wait, what is? Why do I have them all? Oh, I have these. Sylvia, you saying Chevy's a better animator than me? I'm just not putting the pieces together when you said that. Why? Who said? Why are you assuming, bro? I did not say that. You're assuming. Second probably goes with minute. Okay. Second minute kilo. We've tried it already. It doesn't. Sure, you're right. We did try that. I'm not educated on how this game works. This is just connections. You try to make connections to anything. It's so random. No, it's literally so random. It's really fun. The game tries to troll us a lot with words that seem to go together but don't. Yeah, exactly. Bop, bop, bop on your face and... Ah! Yo, what's up, Snakey? That's really good. Yo, Snakey return. Did you like that edit, Husk? Yo, Snakey return. Show Snakey. Would you rather watch a tree grove? Not funny, man. Not funny. I think trees are beautiful, though. I love trees. Watch this. This is correct. One away. One away? It's not back. Particular. Kilo. Minute. Thorough. Back is outcast. Interesting. What was I gonna say? Dude, when Sheffy, yeah. Bro. The song Sheffy created is actually really insane. Release the frogs. The frogs are making me dumb. Yo, I got... Just give us time, yo. This is early in the progress, bro. This is early into the Silva show, to be honest. We talk for hours and late in the backseat. Dean is back. Back is the Dean. Dean! What's up, bro? I think Victor may be wrong doing. What did I have in there? Minute. Victor. Victor is like the winner of a race. Victor, Echo, Uniform, Kilo. Victor, Echo, Uniform, Kilo. What's the like connection? And it goes like this. We'll get in your car and you'll lean to kiss me. We'll talk for hours and lie on the backseat. That's weird. Didn't want to pop up. A code word representing the letter V. Oh, you're right. Code words. Echo, Victor, Kilo, Uniform? Could be. About to send it. In the NATO alphabet. That's fire. U for Uniform. V for Victor. K for Kilo. E for Echo. Yeah, that's fire. That was actually fire. Military alphabet. Yeah, that was fire, bro. Haven't seen a furry in Roblox today? Haven't seen a furry in Roblox. Be the change you want to see, Snakey. That means put on a furry uniform. And lay on the back. Dean is pronounced. What? Elaborate on that, buddy. Particular. Elaborate. You support. You're thorough. It's literally these, right? But I tried that and it didn't work. No, I had Victor in there. One away? What am I missing? Snaky long. Dean pronounced God. Long where elaborate? Dude, shout out Dean. Listen, Dean thinks got a long schlong, bro. You got a long schlong. What? Hold on, what happened here, bro? One away? What is this? GAG update? What's the GAG update? Second champion back support. We're gonna end the stream soon if you want to chill for a bit. That's true. The stream should be going for like another 5 minutes, bro. QP and Katzen haven't been here lately. Katzen. Caden? It's been a while for Caden, yeah. So it was gonna stream. It's okay. I mean, it's us. It's literally us. We're a community, bro. I swear, we're building something together. Literally, if you don't feel like you're a part of nothing, you're a part of this, bro. No joke. What was wrong here, though? What did I have, bro? Why can't I click all of them? Oh, these are the ones that are selected. Submit nothing. I've been here since February? That's wild. What's a GAG update? Yui? Second champion back support. Are you sure? I swear I already did this and it was wrong though, right? Now I lost I forgot what I had, bro. I had Victor. Do we think this is it? Yo, I don't know, bro. I feel like this wasn't it. I think I already did this. Do I go back in my stream and check real quick? Let me go back and check, bro. So, are you saying Chevy's a better anime than me? I'm just I'm just not putting the pieces together when you said that. Why? Who said? Why are you assuming, bro? I did not say that. You're assuming. Victor second champion back. Victor second, yeah. Minute. Okay. Second minute kilo. Not funny. I gotta go to where I missed. This is what I used. Okay, this is what I used. Particular kilo minute. I had Victor in there the whole time. It was never Victor. Form kilo. What's the like connection? That's weird. About to send it. Fire, bro. Haven't seen a furry in Roblox today? 1 second. This is the last one where I sent it. Furry in Roblox. Be the change you want to see. Right? Way? Oh, I missed it. I did champion back. Oh, I did this. I had Victor in there. Oh, champion back second minute. What do I take out? Minute. Why did I have minute in there? Why did I put minute in there? What the heck? That was just a misclick then. Interesting. Or like a brain fart, not paying attention. Yeah, this is it. My bad. Cut. Told you something was off today. Something's been off today, which is interesting. Champion back support second. Endorse. Like you back somebody up, you champion them, you second them, you support them. Okay, that's actually fire. Detailed, elaborate, minute. Oh, interesting. Let's do like a couple more. These are fun to me. And I kind of like brain farted on that one. 1 second. Wendy Lou, what's her name? Her name is Wina Lou. I gotta remember that. All right, let's knock out this Johnson. We'll probably do one more after this, actually. Autocorrect thought Caden was Catsy. Go Garden? Go Garden is oh, GIG's Go Garden. I'm dumb. I should have known that, honestly. I feel it in my bones. I'm gonna touch you. Hey, yo! The bobs are from his bone. I don't know how long I've been here, but for a while my chat wasn't working, so I was just a spectator. I finally actually subbed when I was able to chat. I don't know what's up with that. No, I don't know why you weren't able to chat. It's weird. I remember you saying that, though. I remember we hopped in the Discord server and you said that. You had the lighter gray ones, not the middle four. My bad, my bad. Just getting used to the dark mode. Yeah, this is what it is. I gotta get used to the lighter ones are it. Normally, all the light ones are not it. Just gotta, like, remember that. Hey, yo, Snakey, what bone is it? Hey, yo! I'm starting to kind of doubt myself in asking my crush out. Why? Give it some time, bro. Don't doubt yourself. Give it time. You're gonna doubt yourself. You're gonna get nervous. You're gonna get scared. It's okay, bro. Listen to me. You're setting yourself up for failure. Don't set yourself up for failure. Sorry, I was busy playing with the kitty. That's sweet. The 207th bone. Now I'm scared. What is the 207th bone in the body? Did you just make that up? I think you just made that up, but it would have been funny. Why are you doubting yourself? That's what I'm asking, bro. Every time I'm asked someone out, I either get rejected or get broken up within at least a month. I mean, listen, you're young, bro. All you need to do is experience relationships, have fun with it, right? Don't take it too serious. You're young, bro. Don't take it so serious, right? Or personal. If they want to go out and then they break up, that's okay. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen a lot. Sometimes some people are lucky and it doesn't happen and they find their one forever, right? I knew it, Ella. What's up, Tori? Scanner. Notice. An announcement. A bulletin and a poster. A folder. A scanner. A reader. I don't know, browser? Oh, you thought I was talking about my cat? Hey, yo! Cock, so a 207th bone is cock. That's what I was wondering, bro. That's what I was thinking. His 207th bone is dick. Hey, yo! All right, buddies, let's relax. Let's relax. That's what I was wondering, though. Relationship tip. If she doesn't consent, don't bop them. Yeah, I mean, that's 100% factual. If they don't consent, don't bop. Folders are in browsers. Okay, I'm listening. A scale. A scanner. A reader. And a conveyor. Right. Stuff at the grocery store where you pay. What about register? Sorry, switch that around. Browsers and folders. I changed my name. Yo, what's up? Yo, what's good? Elijah? Who is Elijah? What's up, Elijah? Register, conveyor, scanner, reader. Don't read chat sometimes. Play rap, ambush. What's up, Gyro? Not really vibing on rap right now. Sorry, bro. Thanks for coming through, bro. How have you been, Gyro? Keyboard, browser, folder. All right, hold on. What were all the ones that were in the grocery store, Solid Tank? Like, what were the ones that you had? Keyboard, browser, folder. A folder, a browser, a keyboard. What else would have to do with like a computer? In your last live, I said I would tell you my name. Now I did. Oh man, you did say that. What's up, Elijah? How many Elijahs have I ever met in my life? I knew one Elijah. He was a really cool dude. His dad was my baseball coach. He was on my baseball team. His dad was so cool. His dad was one of the dads that, like, as soon as he noticed like something about somebody, he would like make the best of that, right? Instead of being like, no, my son's gonna do this. He like, whoever's the best, yo, do this. And like, he put me at like the pitcher position, and I had never played like baseball ever. But he knew I was like, I could run and get the ball, right? I could run and get it and throw it to the first base. So he like put me there. Like, I would always block up the ball no matter what. It wouldn't get past me, right? So it's pretty cool. Cool guy. Shout out Charles. His dad was named Charles. So shout out to Charles. Oh, dang, he got to it before me. Register, conveyor, scanner, reader. All right, let me go back. Scanner, reader. Scale. What does scale go to? Scale has to be in here. It's not a reader, it's a scale. Bang that. Seen at a grocery checkout counter. That's what I thought too. That's kind of crazy. Sunday. Day. Sunday. It's like the days you would go to the beach. Yeah, it's got to be this. One away? What? How is this one away? Yuppo has a silent G. Whenever I like someone, my dad somehow figures out, and when he does, when I'm hanging out with the person I like, he says, "Oh, someone has a crush." That's good, bro. He's trying to set you up. He's trying to set you up. He's trying to like give you that nudge, bro. Believe me, your dad's trying to help you. Because you're gonna be kind of nervous, right? You're gonna be kind of scared. But he's like, oh, he's like trying to gas you up. He's trying to make it easy so you can be like, yo, I kind of do like you, like. He's trying to do that, and that's a good thing. Like when you're a kid, it's hard to see that, right? He's trying to be your wingman. That's what he's trying to do. Nice. I was freaking out about Reader being there too. Yeah, bang that one. I sure he bopped on its head top. Sorry. What? Let's wrap this Boris Johnson up. What is this? How did I miss one? It's gotta be Sunday, right? For a reader? Things you do at the beach? Things at the beach? A beach, a tree, a soda can, a reader? Shows he cares? Yeah, it does, Tori. I think so too. Is your ulnar nerve good, bro? I'm scared to even look at what that is. Helps you grip things with your hand. I think ones are pretty good, yeah. Hey, yo. Yo, what is this, bro? I'm scared. I mean, I guess I can guess. I have 3 guesses left. I changed this, and they're both one away. What does that mean? That means these 3 are right? If this one was one away, this one was one away. Palm Beach. Palm Sunday. Palm Tree. A palm reader, right? A palm reader. I guess like it's 2002. Interesting. That's fire. Things you read. Palm. Yo, that was fire. What is this? Soda can, folder, keyboard, browser. Hold on. Can, old. Browser. I don't understand this one. Oh, yeah, like a psychic? Yeah. Palm reader. Yeah, psychic. Things with tabs. Oh, a browser, a folder, a keyboard. This one's good, bro. I wish I would have got this one. This one's so good. This is how they try to trick you, right? Is your posterior costal? Are you asking about my esophagus? Is my esophagus? Bro, leave my esophagus out of this. Soda can was definitely messing me up. Tab, bro. That's a good one. Okay, let's see. You go all out. You roll out the red carpet. You're rolling out the red carpet. I'm going all out. I'm bringing out the city. I think. I'm not sure. Or the world? The town? Why are we bringing the American flag in here? All right, that's true. Let's start with the American flag. What is that? American flag is interesting. You're right, Yuhi. What is that? I got the first 3 right. Shout out, Yuhi. Yes, appreciate you, Tori. Thank you for still being here, Tori. Every one of y'all, appreciate y'all. Y'all are early subscribers. Listen to me. This is the late night random vibes night owls. A year from now, when we're stream at like probably like 5 p.m. like a normal human. Not normal. I hate saying that. Sorry. When I stream at like a decent time and we got thousands of people, I'm gonna appreciate y'all. Because I think brain rot and like doom scrolling, it's gonna get boring, right? People are gonna be like, how do I get better? How do I think? Not that I'm like better than the, whatever. But I think I'm gonna try combat brain rot, right? American cheese. American flag. What is this, bro? I was cooking on the American cheese, or what was I cooking? I forgot, bro. City, world, town. Okay, I'm listening. Galaxy. And land. Okay, I'm listening. Tori snoozing? Yeah, I know, Tori. I'm sorry. I know you're tired. This is gonna be the last one. We're gonna wrap this Boris Johnson up. Is your lablingual, or what it's called, good? What is a lablingual, bro? Who the freak is? Leave my lablingual out of this, bro. Go steady. My bad. No, I just seen that. Go steady. All out. Go-kart. Go steady, go all out, go go-kart. All out. Steady. Red carpet. I'm not sure. The town. This was kind of tough. No, you were cooking there for sure. If you were talking about this, I lost it and I burned it. Yo, speaking of losing it, burning, and cooking food. So let me show you something. This is so fun to me. Watch this. Flipping eggs. Flipping eggs in a pan.
If you're hosting a brunch at home, you want to try to and get that yolk to hit
So look, I was doing this, right?
And then it's a really light flick of the wrist. Just a quick toss. Then you don't need a spatula. It's kind of a fun.
I did this with 3 eggs. I did it the other day. I told y'all about the story with my aunt. I did it. I was like, do you believe I could do it? And I flipped it and it landed perfectly. And she was like gassing me up. Or she doubted me. It was pretty funny. We were laughing. I did this yesterday or the day before, bro. I flipped my eggs. Half of it landed on the pan. The other half landed like on the freaking, on the stove top, bro. On the top. I said, oh snap. I had to pick it up, put it on my, I did recover it. But it did break on me and halfway broke and it's pretty not good. Bro, I built a whole temple, like a big one that takes up to 5 point. Hold on, I'm gonna play this. This should be the last songs I'm gonna play before we lay this Johnson to rest. What? Bro, I built a whole temple, like a big one that takes up 5.9 BL blocks to build. And right after I built it, she said a normal one she wants. Pacific. So I spent 2-3 weeks on that for nothing. But I'm not mad. What do you mean, Elijah? You built it like a world, a Minecraft world? Go between. It was kind of funny. The legs, Snakey, I'm gonna hit you. Nice threat. Is your pudernal? Ooh! Pudendal nerve. I'm scared to look it up. Your nerve in your pelvic region. Yo, leave my pelvic region out of this. Go between, cart, steady, all out. Cart, between, steady, all out. I have no idea what this one is. Words after go. Go between, go kart, go steady, go all out. Go. Oh, Yuhi, did you cook that? Go steady. Go all out. Go kart. Yo, nah, cook that, bro. I'm so sorry. Nah, cook that, bro. Go steady. Go all out. Go kart. What did he miss? Go between. He couldn't see that one. That one's the hard one. Go between. Dang, shout out Nah, bro. He smashed that one. Hooray, let's go. Sorry, Nah. You did smash that one, bro. I beat Nah to it on this one. Nah beat me. On the last one, I beat him. Congrats to you. Go between, go out. Sorry, I'm just noticing that. Sorry, so sorry. I'm like way behind. Like deja vu. He got the last one to go with Nas 3. Shout out. That's teamwork, right? Shout out. My bad. I thought it might be go between, but it seems a little off. That was a little off. Sorry, I said solid tank, and that was not solid tank. My bad. I'm giving the credit to you on this. Wait, nah, I'm giving the credit to you. Wait, that's kind of like, nah, I'm not giving it to you, but yeah? Yeah. Nah, you can have it. All right, nah, don't be nah and nah when you're nah, bro. My brain, sorry. Teamwork. You got most of them. 5.9 billion blocks. Wait, you placed 5 million blocks, or did you like generate that? Silva don't have live chat on? I do. Exposed, buddy. Snakey. Speaking of exposed, Snakey, you know what you got on? What does Snakey got on? Now we did it. Sunshine, citrus, leafy greens, supplement. Seems pretty weak, but healthy thing. Let's just bask in this real quick. I'm gonna build it again. Town, city, land, world. Guys, what should I build next? Place. Build the Statue of Liberty. No, no, no. Build Christ the Redeemer. No, no, no. Build a rocket ship that could blast off into space. How are your glutes? No joke, my knee has been kind of messed up for like my glute. Yo, your glutes is crazy work, bro. Yo, don't be asking me about my glute. It took 2 or 3 weeks. Dang, it's a long time. Knew it. I'm a bit of a freaky like Silva. Snakey just loves some. Gah! Anyways, leafy greens, supplements. Sunshine, is that what you said? Sunshine and citrus. No, I think this is bangs for sure. Sources of vitamins. Galaxy, world, city, town. One away. Land has to go with American flag, right? What is this? Take away galaxy and put land? You're right. What was galaxy? Places used in retail suffixes. Retail? Retail suffixes? What does this mean? Should I do it in survival or creative? I always like survival, but I think it'll take you way too long. I think creative is like way more like easier. You don't want to, you know, depends on how much time you want. Can we see your feet? Your K's are on. Go to sleep, buddy. Show his feet. Go to sleep. Florida is a sunshine state. I wonder if there are other things for other states on there. Could be. Definitely could be. It's the thing about this game is it's super random. It's so fun, bro. I like it because it's so fun. Like, what is this? Galaxy, red carpet, American flag, Uber rate. Places to find stars. This is places to find stars. The American flag, the galaxy, the red carpet, and Uber ratings. That is cool to me, bro. I like that. Anyways, that's enough gaming for the night. It's been 3 and a little bit of change. Not that it's, you know, this is a medium Johnson tonight. Sometimes you don't need a big Johnson. Sometimes you don't need a small Johnson. Sometimes you just need the right amount of Johnson in your life. Anyways, let's wrap this Boris Johnson up. Cue the outro. Cueing the outro. Unfortunately, I was not able to talk about the smallest atom very much. I did want to talk more about this. Where's it? Tomorrow, I'm going to talk more about this. I got to explore this. Hopefully, there'll be some videos, because I think we found this like today or yesterday. So maybe there'll be some videos created soon about this. I will do some research. What I'm going to start doing is having things like, I'm going to be watching things, and then like I'm going to be like, oh, I want to react to this, set it up, you know. Start setting a bunch of things up. Like, if, for example, if you notice anything that you think is really cool, save it and post it in the Discord, talk about it. Yo, remind me tomorrow, we'll talk about it. But I want to start like having things, like people bring things up, like topics to talk about. Maybe I can make like a channel for it. Different things that we think is cool and we want to talk about. But yeah, anyways, it's working on the animation right tonight or not. Yo, you're just gonna have to like make it, bro, and then like after you make it, I'll like say if I like it, and you know, and we could like work on it from there. I wouldn't be able to work on it step by step, bro. A black hole? Yo, I know what I should build, a black hole. Yo, Elijah, that would be sick. That would be so cool. Oh man, had no idea retail suffixes. Oh man, the stars one is great. The star one is great. No, I was behind, my bad. It's all good now. A medium board, yeah, just a little, you know, something schmedium, a little schmedium Boris Johnson. Song request, never you, Snakey or band, bro. Elijah, well, it was nice meeting you all today, guys. I'm gonna make, what was it again that you wanted me to build? Build a black hole, bro. That'd be cool. I'd love to see that. That'd be cool. Is this the Big Bang Theory? You said something about banging. Sorry. Restart that outro, bro. Lock in. I'm supposed to be doing some shout outs. Yo, look at this. This is pretty cool background. So when I finish, I send it to you. No. You can like be like maybe like 75% done, 85%, and then I could like join in and see what you got going on and help you out. Yo, appreciate you, Elijah. It's nice meeting you too, buddy. Crazy Rock, do you have a poem about feet? Yo, Crazy Rock, he's a philanthropist. No wait, he's a philosopher that loves feet, bro. I gotta respect it. Sheldon, shout out my boy Sheldon. My dad, like my family somehow likes the Big Bang. They've actually liked the Big Bang show. Shout out. Then you'll give me some stuff and fix. Yeah, we can work on it like that, maybe. You should collab with Chevy Jake, Yuhi. Yeah, literally Chevy Jake and Yuhi. I literally told Chevy Jake that I need to team you and Yuhi up, bro. So it's kind of funny we're talking about that. The champion's here. Thank you for pulling up, Dream. Heart emoji, prayer emoji, cross emoji, salute emoji. Thanks, Dream. How have you been? This made my day, bro. No, I appreciate it, Elijah. Thank you, bro. Yo, Elijah, if you want to hang out elsewhere, bro, we have a Discord. You can pull up here. There's like 40 of us in here just vibing. Pull up, bro. Thanks for stopping by, Elijah. Let's do some shout outs. Shout out Solid Tank, shout out Elijah, shout out Reverend Dream, shout out Yuhi, shout out Nah, shout out Tori, shout out Snaky Penguin Dragon, shout out Crazy Rock. Let's see. Shout out Chevy Jake, shout out Fast Boy, shout out Charlie, shout out Husk. Who else was here? I can't even scroll up that far. Who was here today? I'm pretty Christopher Charles. Who else was here? There's a lot of people here today. Everybody pretty much showed up. Everybody normally supports, and I appreciate y'all so much. Nas said his Maven award. I just seen that somehow. I just now seen that. Oh, I fell asleep and missed everything. Well, hello and goodbye. Well, yo, what's up, Mike? It's okay, Mike. Mike's today's stream was just, it was pretty chill. It was nothing, you know. Today, not my vibe. Like, this is what happened today. Actually, I didn't play chess. I did do some bops and some connections and some Wordle. I didn't play chess though. I forgot about that. Random yapping. The clearest photo of Adam. I actually didn't even talk much about this either. We talked and yapped for like the first 2 hours, but I wanted to talk more about this. I'm gonna talk more about this tomorrow. So. I forgot to play chess. I need to do that. I gotta start doing that. We're gonna have to get that in. Hello and goodbye, Mike. Says Snakey. Corey says bye. Oh fuck, I fell asleep and missed everything. That's okay, Mike. Shout Mono, you're right. Shout Mono. Shout Dean. Spill LL. Silva talking about Johnsons. I was talking about Johnson. Today was like Schmedium Johnson. Oh, the man, the man, the man, the myth, the legend, Reverend Dream. What's up, Dream? Thanks for being here. Good champ. Appreciate that. Uwu. Reverend Prayer Emoji. All right, listen, if you made it to the stream, I didn't shout you out. Thank you. I appreciate you. Very grateful for your time. Let's hit Discord. Shout out to Discord, you know, like I said, we just be vibing. Shout out to Arcane. That's a bot. Like I say, you never know. If you know, you know. Shout out to Blur. Shout out to Silva. That's me. Shout out Sober, John Glizzy, The Destroyer, Heckcat, Aster, CEO of Random, Charlie Jones, Sheffy J, Christopher Charles, Hayden Martin, Crip Brother Cupcake, Damo, Lamo. No, that's Damien. Forever Free. Wait, what happened to Damo Lamo? Oh, that's Jamo Lamo, sorry. Forever Free, Green Sharks, Infinite Black Hole, J-Dog, that's Fastboy, Jamo, Lamo, Cam, Camden, Kingman, that's Ben, Lexi, Master Scion, Nah, Neo Tesla, Orion's Music. Orion was in the stream today. Pain Reincarnated, Lil PP, aka Peterson. Rest in peace, Quarter CP3, Reverend Dream, The Champ, Robin Mooney, Snaky Penguin Dragon, Speech, ST, Solid Tank in the chat, Thunder Rex, Yuhi, Hush, and Banana Rob. Hold on, let's see. Shout out to YouTubes. Restart that. Shout out to Reddit, Star, Forever Blue Roses, Kumar, Alex, my first ever mod, Steve, Jason Statham, Balsa, Benedict, Arnold, DiGiorno Stuffed Crust Pizza, Gabriella's friend with the BBL. That one's crazy, bro. I gotta admit, that one's pretty crazy, bro. Shout out to Gabriella's friend with the BBL. Cats in the Chair, you're right. Shout out to Cats in the Chair. Shout out to the Military Goat, Algonquin, Ghoulology, the guy that chose their own cup of Indiana Jones, Kendra, Kendra's aunt, CP3's coworker Mary. There's a lot that I'm probably missing. Shout out to small creator Will Smith. Shout out to the really small creator Will Smith. Remove my shout out from the Discord and give it to CP3. Shout out to CP3. One time Dean woke up with a hey yo! I'm assuming you're talking about a cat. Dean is our little comedian, not Dean kind of freaky. Alright, who else am I missing? Shout out to Jarvis, you're right. Hillary Clinton just joined the stream. Hey Hillary. Shout out to the creep in my street, aka the hot guy. That's actually kind of scary. Shout out Silva, don't check autistic art on the Discord group. Don't check it, now I'm scared. Silva, you're in it. The tissues and lotion. Hey yo, bro. You gotta post that in arguments. You gotta post that in arguments. Hey yo. Anyways, shout out to Johnson. I'm not saying that one. Shout out to Boris Johnson, Dwayne Johnson, Calvin Johnson, Andre Johnson, I think, Johnson and Johnson, Jonathan Johnson, Amy Jo Johnson. I don't know. I think that's Johnson from Power Rangers, the girl. The Hulk Johnson. I'm up to 8 Johnsons. Listen to me. I'm gonna work on my Johnson. Y'all also work on y'all's Johnson. And we'll come together as one Johnson. Restart this. Anyways, listen, if I didn't shout you out in the outro, I'm sorry. I apologize. Thank you so much for your time. Very grateful for that. I do not take that for granted. Thank you. Let's see. Shout out to my hot girl. Shout out. Why would your cat there up in your bed? What does that even mean? What do you mean, Dean? Shout out Chuck Norris, but in Epic Boys. Shout out Chuck Norris. Through. I woke up because my cat almost threw up in the bed. Now I'm here. Oh, I hate that happened. Speaking of which, like one of my cat. Anyways, a little too much information. But yeah, one of my cats. I think not something's wrong, but you know, I think. I don't know. You just reminded me of something to do with my cat. So hopefully my cat feels better. Hopefully your cat feels better too. Check out Head Pay Raise Hell. What's up, Gyro? All right, then don't check arguments. Oh, God. Hey, yo! True is crazy. All right, I'm gonna hop off for 45 minutes and then I will start on it. All right, Lodge, have fun, bro. Bedtime? Maybe so. Not sure. It's one of my cats that are like outside all the time. And he came back today and something was like a little bit wrong. Hopefully he'll get better. Jack Johnson is a good one. Haven't thought about that guy in a while. He got some good songs. Jack Johnson? Hold on. If there's a Johnson I can put some respect on, I put respect on all Johnsons. All Johnsons are respectable. Anyways, let's hit our quotes, bro. Why am I yapping about Johnsons? Quote number 1, if you can prevent it, why tempt it? You know, I say this every night. Y'all are regulars. Y'all are part of the Silver Show. Y'all are early subscribers. Y'all are the Night Owls. You already know. If you can prevent it, why tempt it? Quote number 2, stress. Stress is pain for the brain. There's so many different ways you can go about that, but be easy on yourself, right? Life is already hard. Stress is pain for the brain. Don't compound that stress and that. Don't get stuck in the evil thought loops and the negative thought loops. Don't compound the stress that you already have, the hard time that you're already gonna have, right? Break out of that, right? It's easier said than done, but at least be easy on yourself. Life is hard. Stress is like, they literally say people have strokes because of stress. Like all these different things. Like people literally like pass away because of stress, right? So try to be easy on yourself, right? Stress is a powerful attack. So save your mental health bar, right? Quote number 3, time. Not even a quote, I don't know. Time is the most valuable thing you ever have in this life. So thank you for spending some of your time with me. I do not take that for granted. I very much appreciate that. Thank you. Very grateful. Yeah. Today was a little schmedium Johnson. A little 3.5 hour schmedium Johnson. Bop, bop, bop. What's up, Crazy Rock? Seow, bop, bop, bop. I got you, Dean. Jack, the fighter Jack Johnson as well. Hold on, there's a fighter named Jack Johnson. Jack Johnson. Fighter. Yo, you're right. Professional boxer. All right, listen, I'm gonna work on my Johnsons. Y'all work on y'all's Johnsons, and together our Johnsons will extend in mass and girth. What? Me and my cat? All right, Dean, that's not funny. Did he at your door, bro? Nah, relax. Pain for your brain. Brain pain, coach. I would have got my daddy some water, but I was just a baby at mama's stomach. Interesting. Check vibing. I love y'all except all of y'all. I love all of y'all except all of y'all. Good night. Y'all appreciate you, Dean. Love you too, but I don't love you. I don't love you, but I love you. What? 3.5 hour is huge. What do you mean? It actually is. It's massive. What's crazy is I went from like 1 hour to 2 hour to like 3.5, 3 hour, 3.5. That's pretty long. John Sins. That's interesting. Anyways, let's wrap this Boris Johnson up. Wise words of the night. They're the same as usual. Life is hard. Be easy on yourself. Be your biggest supporter. Be your biggest critic. Know when to call yourself out, right? Have empathy. But also understand this is your first time on this earth too, right? You're going to make mistakes. It's okay to be wrong. Don't cement yourself in your ideas, right? As soon as you cement yourself, you're closed off. And then as soon as somebody like has like not better ideas, but like, you know, a way that you're like, whoa, that's kind of a little bit better. Now you're stuck in this idea and you don't want to change, even though you know something's better, right? Be open to change. Listen, life is all about changing, adapting, becoming. Coming. What? The string length is erecting. It actually is. Tired sleep by night connection, LO. Have a good night, Tori. I appreciate you. Jamie Johnson. Gotta go. Bye, guys. Good night, Crazy Rock. Check vibing. Oh, all right, let me check vibing real quick. Pause the outro. Pause the outro. Before I say my last little, I'll check vibing for my boy Yuhi. Ugh. We hold these truths to be self-evident. Okay, I'm so glad I checked this. Yo, dude, I have you added. Silva, you got micro. You can add me in my bio. I got you. Puff. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their creator with uncertain, unalienable rights. Among these are a life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Thomas Jefferson. No, that slaps so hard. This one's like one of the most beautiful ones to me, bro. My bad. This one's one of the most beautiful ones to me. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their creator with certain unalienable rights. Among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Thomas Jefferson. Said by Thomas Jefferson himself. That's beautiful. No, you don't. Everything's subjective. Everything's perspective. I'm going to call Mike Hunt Mikey. What's up, Mikey? Oh, you're talking about that? Mike? Yo, it's so much better if I say Mikey. I love the Constitution. Yo, Dean just made a hack for me, bro. Yo, Mike. Instead of calling you Mike, I can just call you Mikey. Yay! Yo, look at this planet. Look how awesome this looks. All right, let me stop delaying y'all's time. Sorry, everybody. Yay, free speech. You have to play that one song for your outro. I forgot. Oh, the one that they made for me. Thanks for always shouting out my cousin Snaker. Hey, yo. This ain't my first time on Earth. Anyways, let's wrap this Johnson up. Listen, everybody, I had a good time. I hope you had a good time. But unfortunately, it is that time of the show. The Silver Show. All right, everybody. I'm a nobody trying to be somebody. I'm out. Ah, I missed it. There we go. All right. Let's see. Let's catch up. We can tell. Dead. Love the Constitution. All right. I had a good time. Fun stream. Unfortunately, something was a little weird at the beginning. Not that I was like off, but I'm just like, maybe I was tired. I think the issue was I was tired. My sleep schedule's bad, bro. I know that's not good. I need to work on it. I'm sorry. I had a good schedule for one day and immediately messed it up. Sorry. I'm not good with schedules, bro. It's just something about me. Until everybody, Dean had a great time until everybody, that's unfortunate. It's because I wasn't here. Apologies. It's all good. That's true. I needed Mike to bring the vibes. I needed Mike to bring their hunt. What? Hit that like button? Anyways, I appreciate that, yo, Yuhi. All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Thanks for giving me this opportunity, this outlet. Like I said, I know I'm a lazy loser. Not really. Like, I just say that to give myself a kick in the back. And eventually, we're gonna take off. So thank you for being early subscribers. Thank you for buying early stock into the Silva Show. Thank you. I very much appreciate that. Because, like I said, it's easy to join the big streamers and get lost in the sauce. But join the small streamers and be a part of something, a community, build something together. So, but yeah, appreciate y'all. We'll be jaking it. Hey, yo! Mike, bring the ginger, Mike. Definitely not jaking it after stream. Anyways, appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Thanks for giving me this opportunity. Like I said, the more opportunity I have, the more opportunity you'll have. So, bop, bop, bop the button. Anyways, my bad. What? Y'all have a good night. I appreciate y'all. I hope y'all have a good day tomorrow, and I hope to see y'all tomorrow. And if I don't see y'all tomorrow, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Love y'all. Bye.